What's going on? I am Nando.
And I'm Diggins, and I've got the perfect solution for this.
And this is Mostly Nitpicking, a podcast where every week we pick apart a piece of pop culture by looking exclusively at the details. This week, by popular demand, not really.
Yeah,
but I think people
this.
just kind of expected us to eventually do it.
I'll kill him.
We are going to do Jurassic World Rebirth, the seventh movie in the Jurassic franchise. Mm-hmm. And, you know, if you don't count the cartoon. And it came out the beginning of this month. It seems like it came out some couple of years ago. But it just was barely a couple days. So we're going to talk about it. But first, we have news. DJ, do you want to introduce us to our news for today?
Yeah, guys, it's finally time. It's been 3 years in the making. I can't remember. But we're here.
We're gonna get copyright strike because this sounds just like the regular thing.
He's doing such a good job. They're gonna take us down. Sue us for all our money.
It's here. It's Mortal Kombat 2, the superior game in my opinion, and maybe the superior movie. We'll see. So there was a trailer that released about probably a week and a half ago.
I prefer Mortal Kombat Ultra.
I was gonna say Alpha, or no, those are the Street Fighters. Those games get really screwy, where you're like, it's like 1, 2, 2 Alpha, and these are Ultras and. Oh no,
there is no Ultra. I was referring to MK Ultra.
Oh, because I think right now in the Mortal Kombat gameverse, we're back to like Mortal Kombat 1 or something like that, because the last one reset the universe.
Well, they did Mortal Kombat as just like Mortal Kombat, and that was the reset. But then the next one after that, I think, was like MK10. Like they just went back to the numbers.
Oh man, well. Luckily, this movie is going to exist. I can't wait.
Yeah. So we have a trailer that came out like a week and a half ago, and we watched it right before this, and we have thoughts that we didn't share. We don't know what everyone thinks, but I think I want to start with Diggins. Diggins, what are your thoughts on the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer starring Carl Urban and others?
I can't believe there's only like 3 frames of my boy Cole, everyone's favorite guy.
Not enough. But what do you think happens to him?
Yeah.
Do you think he wins the Mortal Kombat?
You know what?
Shows up at the end.
You know what I bet? I bet he's still the main character. They're just like, nobody liked that last time, so we're not going to put him in the trailers.
Yeah. Yes, it's some wonderful contract where like he has to be the main character of the Mortal Kombat movie no matter what.
So there's no way I'm rewatching that Mortal Kombat movie. I fucking refuse, and we already did it for the pod. But like, man, do they expect me to remember that movie? Because I don't.
You said the solution already, DJ. You can listen to our pod about it.
That's true. Yeah. I do that sometimes.
I don't know if I would even want to do that, if I'm being honest. But like, really, like, how much am I supposed to remember from the like Mortal Kombat movie? Because it weirdly feels like this sequel is maybe a soft reset, if I'm reading this trailer correctly.
I mean, I think you kind of need to. Yeah, it's like similar guys. Kind of helps to know which ones died in the last one, but besides that, I feel like I mean Johnny Cage wasn't in it, so that's new. Katana also wasn't in it.
But that's like the thing, right? Is that they're treating this like an origin story, like, you know, like this just could have been the first one. It's like Raiden's coming to Johnny Cage and be like, Johnny Cage, you must fight in Mortal Kombat. We're gonna train you. Like, this movie is going to feel based on the trailer, it's gonna feel not like a sequel, but like an intro movie, and I think that's a purposeful choice, not by accident.
Are you suggesting that nobody liked that first Mortal Kombat movie, DJ?
Yeah, the one where I think, if my memory recalls, where they killed Goro, crazily enough.
I think we all kind of said it was okay at certain points, and it was a bad Mortal Kombat movie, but it was an okay movie. So, like, the fact that it's one of those movies where they don't do the thing in the title, and they're like, next time. Always,
It was
always
a real
hurts.
Surf Dracula situation.
Exactly. But he's going to surf in this one. We're seeing them do the tournament in the trailer. So that's pretty good. I'm going to miss Cole. I feel like they could have done, maybe they'll do this. They could just have him be some other character. Because I got nothing against that actor. Just pick another character and then kind of have him switch powers and get that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But besides Sonya, who were the main good guys? So besides Raiden, Sonya, like who are our main good guys that are already claimed in the first one?
Oh, okay.
Well, there was Cole.
Okay.
There was Cole,
Okay,
obviously.
okay.
Cole Young.
I believe Liu Kang and Kung Lao were both in
That's
it.
Were they? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kung Lao is currently dead, but Liu Kang and Sonya survive.
Okay.
Obviously, Scorpion and Sub-Zero are like also in the movie, but in their own little movie that's good.
Yeah, doing some other shit, right?
And they got Hiroyuki Sanada to come back somehow.
I mean, he does fun stuff. I feel like he's and you know what? He probably didn't have to be in it at all. Like, I imagine there's no acting. It's not like the other one where, like, the other one he had to do like a sword fight where he was like in just like clothes. But in this, I feel like he's going to be in his little Scorpion outfit for like 98% of his screen time. And I think that's, it's good for him. But I guess, and you know what? That wasn't the real Sub-Zero either, because that was Noob Saibot, right? Bihan.
Oh, yeah.
So Cole could be the real Sub-Zero if they wanted to do that.
Ooh, that's a heady. I kind of like that, actually.
He is traditionally from a different clan of ninjas that I imagine Cole doesn't, as of now, have a connection to. But, whatever. Just pretend he did.
I kind of dig it, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like there's some other like main characters of the Mortal Kombat series, but I'm trying to remember who they are. They're men. And that aren't somebody's kid.
I mean, like, there's a ton of characters over the years and over across all the rosters, but like ones people like and care about.
Yeah, like that.
That's harder.
Oh, yeah. They're putting Jax in this movie, which is great.
Jax was in the last one.
Was he? Awesome.
Yep.
I do not remember.
He was like, I'd say he was close to a main character. Like he was a big player in the beginning of the movie before they meet Raiden.
He had the unfortunate necessity of when he got his powers, he had to have his arms cut off first.
Yeah, yeah, because Sub-Zero pulled him off with ice powers and stuff.
God, I do not remember
froze
this
them.
fucking movie.
That pit was pretty cool.
Oh, boy.
And let's see.
Yeah, they have let's see. Who else was in it? I mean, obviously Kano was a big part of the last one.
He
was kind of also around, and he got his laser ride power with racism. We loved that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
The other movie also did Lizard, which I keep forgetting, or Reptile, excuse me.
Reptile.
Yeah. He was in Kano's house or something. Who else was there? There were a couple bad guys that were just like around. I mean, obviously Shang Tsung was there, right? Because he stole Kung Lao's soul, right?
Dude, I literally have no idea.
That's something he would do. And then Cabal was there. That was the other one who I remember, who like showed up and spoke a little bit.
Guys, it's staring us right in the face. There's a character who was introduced in the Mortal Kombat 2 video game as a non-playable character, but still was there. Smoke.
You could do Smoke.
Well, let's have him be
you could
Smoke.
do Meat.
Ooh, they could do Night Wolf if they want to give a try at that.
That would be brave, but I don't care. I'd be fine with it. And it's my seal of approval that the community usually respects the most. So, I speak for all native people, apparently. What's this? He's from like some, Native American tribe or something, right? Night Wolf.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they ever bothered to say an actual tribe.
Yeah. I wonder. I would have to assume by now they've at least got one.
God, there were so many characters that also animals.
Who was the military guy who had a gun who was in like Mortal Kombat 6 who everyone hates? There were a couple of those. I I want to say it's 6. I can't remember. But
there's a cop guy named Stryker.
That's who I'm thinking of. Stryker. Yeah. We should do him.
Everyone hates him.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I got it. Everyone's favorite from Mortal Kombat X. And I actually kind of like playing this character, Aaron Black.
Oh, I liked him.
Let's do it.
I mean, yeah, fuck it. Just be like, I'm a completely different kind of thing.
What? No.
I get guns. I'm blind. Whatever. Oh, wait, no, is he blind?
I think that's right.
There's another guy who has like a sword who's blind. That guy could be cool.
He's not blind. He had like a face mask kind of thing.
Yeah, he has a face mask. Who's the guy who's like a blind? And he has like a magical sword that he could control with his mind. Oh man, this is gonna kill me. I'm sure if I just do blind.
Are you talking about the blind guy? Wait, no, hold on. Is Tor blind in Ferrator?
I don't know.
Oh.
Huh. Kenshi Takisha.
Okay.
He's a character in the games, and yeah, he has telekinesis, and he's blind, and yeah, he has a sword and stuff. He's pretty cool. He was introduced in Deadly Alliance. He's been around for a little bit. I mean, like, again, it's not what that Cole is at all, but at least this guy's got like cool stuff.
Did you already say Takeda?
Which one's Takeda?
He's got the skull mask.
Oh no, I don't think we did.
Yeah, see, yeah, he's not a totally different thing. He can just here's what happens. All right, pitch, ready? Let's go. Cole gets in a horrible accident or whatever.
Yep.
And is all messed up, and they got to put this like suit on him, and it's like, Rise Takeda. That's your new name.
I mean, I don't hate it, because in the thing he is a student of Shirai Ryu.
I think Scorpion.
Oh,
right?
of Scorpion. Yeah, the Shirai Ryu is the clan that Scorpion is in, and he's Kenshi's son. So like, that's what Cole was. He was kind of a legacy character that was like related to Scorpion. So he's already kind of this guy.
Let's go. Yeah, you're now Takeda.
So just do that.
What if they just were like that? They just call us like, oh, it's good, Takeda's here. They don't even say Cole. They're just like, that's who he is now.
I mean, yeah, I think people would be cool with it. And it's funny, did they ever end up putting him in the games?
Oh, no. Is he in Mortal Kombat 1?
I don't know. Like, but if he's not, then it felt like the kind of thing where just put him in one of the new games and then make everybody like him. Like, it would never work, but sometimes they try that.
I mean, fucking not Invincible. What's his name? Omni-Man. Fucking Omni-Man's in the game.
That's true. He should be. He should be the new Omni-Man.
Is in one of them.
Yeah, John Cena.
The T-1000 and Ghostface
and
Spawn. And Conan, the Barbarian.
Spawns.
He could be Ghostface, and then he can reveal himself to be Ghostface at the end of it. Well, that doesn't work that way. It's the opposite, in fact. But he was at Louis Tan was at the Fantastic Four premiere the other day. Look at that, Marvel fam. Remember what Marvel role he is?
No.
Right? I do, but like he's Shatterstar in the second and third Deadpool movies. So he's not really in the third one, but he's in the second one a lot. He does show up in the third one though.
There's a lady, Johnny Cage. Sorry.
His daughter. Right?
Well, you're not. No. You're thinking of Cassie Cage. There's also a female Johnny Cage.
Janet Cage.
Oh.
I think it's just like a secret boss sort of thing. I don't think it's like an actual character.
Oh, pretty cool though. I like this.
Non-playable. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I do like that they're doing the thing that the first Mortal Kombat reboot did, where they decided that Johnny Cage is the main character now.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea.
11 was very smart about this, where they had the characters, because the characters were all like super badasses that were in their version of like Black Ops, and then they accidentally brought their versions of them from the original games back from the past to the future. So there was also like a shitty movie star Johnny Cage running around at the same time. So you got all the continuity and like his daughter and stuff, which I think some people kind of like Cassie Cage, without having to get rid of like the idea that Johnny Cage is a silly dork. But what do we think of him as, by the way, of Karl Urban as Johnny Cage?
Oh, yeah, we should probably talk about that.
Yeah.
Can I go?
Sure.
I love Karl Urban. He's a great guy, actor. I mean, he might not be a great guy, I have no idea, but he's an actor that I enjoy watching on my TV.
Let's not say anything before that could be contradicted.
Yeah, I don't know what he did at any Coldplay concerts.
I mean, we'll find out if hopefully he's like the guy from Forrest Gump who runs many charities, and I was right about that one time. Yeah. Let's see. I'll find out.
I think that his has he ever done an American accent before? Because this is pretty rough. This is
it's in those Star Trek movies.
Oh yeah,
right? He plays Bones.
Yeah. Okay,
and presumably other stuff.
He's really I don't know. He's really clenching that jaw here. And it's like, I don't know if he's like so far into his career now. Like he can't say fuck without it sounding like very British.
Yeah, well, and that would be weird because he's Australian.
He's not Australian.
Australian.
No, is he from New Zealand?
He's from New Zealand.
Damn it, New Zealand. Oh,
you can tell because he was in Xena.
That's right. He was in Xena.
And Thor Ragnarok. That's the other one.
He was in that, a very New Zealandy movie. Yeah. That's right.
Got all his boys.
And like Lord of the Rings and stuff.
But sounding he's got it all. American. So damn it. Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, I'll stop talking. What do you guys think of Karl Urban?
I like him. He's a good person. He does a lot of philanthropy, served as a celebrity ambassador for Kids Can and charity disadvantaged children in New Zealand. He was an ambassador for UNICEF in 2022 for New Zealand stuff. And then on, what is this? 2020 Urban, and then all the people from Lord of the Rings did something or something for charity. So he's got a he has a philanthropy page on his Wikipedia, but no controversy page. That's
it. Actually says right here under his personal life section that he has never done any sex crimes.
That would be great. That's great.
I like
he has
Karl
two
Urban.
sons, Hunter and Indiana, named for Indiana Jones. That's fun.
I do feel like he's a little old for Johnny Cage, but
yeah, it's tough because like they're going for like over the hill actor from I guess what I like about it is his character's heyday was when the Mortal Kombat games were made, right? So like he is a relic of the 90s, and that's fun. But yeah,
that's true. Yeah, he could be like a Jean-Claude Van Damme type.
I think that's more or less what they're going for with this. Although I feel like one of the things I've never really thought about with Johnny Cage, maybe it's just a movie makes me like think about this. Like his movies are all named after him. Like, but that's not how movies work. Right? Like, is there any precedent for that ever? Where it's like, it's me, Tom Cruise in Cruise and Shoot. Like, that's not, the movies would have other names. You can make silly movie names if you want, but I don't know why sometimes they really go out of their way to make it Cage and whatever. It's like, that's not, I don't
know. Not even how Nicolas Cage does it.
Exactly. If anybody does it, it would be him. But yeah, like if anything, Cage would be the name of the like kind of JCVD movie in his career where he's like a sad guy, and you're like, oh, look at that, he's old and sad. But
do you think Johnny Cage had a cameo on an episode of Friends where he was a real creep?
Ooh.
Which one of that? Did Jean-Claude Van Damme have that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. But like in real life, he was, or like in the show, he was a creep. Not in real life.
In the show, he was a creep.
Okay, cool. That's good. Did he do splits?
I think they talked about it, but he didn't actually do it. He was like, "I'm on set for 30 minutes."
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm not as worried about him. I do kind of wish they just made him from New Zealand or whatever. it's not like our action stars aren't from there now anyway. Like, besides him, the Hemsworth are from Australia. Like, it's not.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
we still
that
make them
unbelievable.
pretend to be American.
Right, and that could be fun too. Is like if in badass voice when he's like doing the fights, he's saying catchphrases, it's an English accent, but then like off duty, it's New Zealand accent. It'd be fun if he had a really heavy New Zealand accent nobody can understand. That would really only work if he was a side character, but that would be a fun bit. But I'm learning a lot about him. And did you know he was his first role was in Ghost Ship, 2002's Ghost Ship? Yeah, first Hollywood role.
Ship? I was gonna say he was in Cena before that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and that was his first. That was the beginning of his career, and then obviously Lord of the Rings and stuff. The other fun fact about him, which I did not know, he was married for 4 years to Katie Sackhoff, from like or not married, I guess he partner.
Dated her for 4 years.
Yeah, dated in a relationship with. It's weird on the Wikipedia page. It says partner, like in like square dancing.
You talking about Bo-Katan herself?
That's right, Bo-Katan, and so that's fun. Has he been in Star Wars stuff?
Carl Urban?
No, right? Oh no. According to this Wikipedia page, he had a cameo as a stormtrooper in Rise of Skywalker.
Well, there you go. The best one.
Yeah. Yeah, good for him. I like him. What's your favorite Carl Urban movie got you guys?
Ooh. That's tough. Favorite?
Not really.
I don't know.
My favorite Carl Urban role?
Sure.
I'm going to go with Julius Caesar on Xena Warrior Princess.
Is that who he played?
It's one of the 4 people he played.
I was going to say, I could have sworn he had another character that I kind of also recognized. But you're right. He was Xena Warrior Princess. Or he was, he was Caesar. It looks like he was also like Cupid.
Mm-hmm.
With like 2 bleached blonde hair. Oh, I like that.
And 2 guys named Mael and Kor.
Or
Mael. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that.
Oh yeah, he was Judge Dredd. I'll go with that. I'll go with Dredd.
Yeah, that's the answer, I think, for most people. Because he was good in that. And that movie's good. And then they never made another one because it was so good.
Nando, did we go see that movie together?
Probably. I remember seeing it in the theater. Yeah, I think so.
For some reason,
they never made
to
it.
go see that.
They never made another one because it got ripped off by The Raid.
That's true, yeah. And then a bunch of other guys after it.
It's one of those things that it's like, it feels obvious that Dredd must have ripped off The Raid, but it really is the other way around.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny. I forgot that it was written by Alex Garland, who did like, all kinds of cool like Annihilation and stuff. And 28 years later,
a movie everyone loved.
That's right. I saw it again the other day at the movie theater, and it's still good.
I believe you.
Yeah. Remember that movie Red? He was in that. I like that movie.
Oh yeah.
Turning Red, the Pixar movie?
That's right. He plays the little girl.
Wow.
This is the thing. He can't do a great American accent, but he can do a wonderful Korean accent. Or, Korean American, Canadian accent. Yes, exactly. And that's, that's how you know he's a good actor. Anything else cool about this Mortal Kombat?
I hope it's good.
I hope that the presence of Kitana and Baraka means we're getting Melina.
Oh, wasn't Melina in the last one?
Oh yeah, and no Kitana. Yeah, so I was like, what the hell is this? Why is she here?
Mm-hmm. It was so dumb. But this one's getting, we're getting her, Kitana, Jade. I'd have to watch this again. I feel like what we just said it, Baraka, like his mouth moves weird in the little trailer. Not good. Yeah, they get some time. They should fix it. Other guys that are in it, so a little bit of Sindel. Love Sindel. And then apparently Quan Chi is in there, but I don't think we saw much of him in. I know, played by Damon Harriman, and then obviously Shao Kahn. We saw a lot of Shao Kahn.
Mm-hmm. Shao Kahn seems to be the main villain, which makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. They should keep, just stick with it and do the things from the game, and maybe it'll be good. It's directed by Simon McQuoid, who directed the other one and nothing else.
Bad sign.
No. And it's written by, let's see, the writers, Jeremy Slater, who wrote, So he, first of all, did not write the first one. So there's that. He is known for, in reverse order, because it's more generous, Coyote v. Acme, wrote Screen Story 4, Kong v. Godzilla, New Empire, some of Umbrella Academy, I don't want to check what, the Moon Knight show, that was okay for 5 episodes, the Exorcist show that I keep forgetting they made, Death Note, Pet, Fantastic, and The Lazarus Effect. So a bunch of movies that didn't,
Now, when you say really... Death Note, do you mean the Netflix TV movie?
I do, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep, he did a Netflix movie, and then, like I said, Fantastic right before that. So he's gotten better, though, kind of, maybe. We'll see. Everybody says Coyote v. Acme is good.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Maybe we'll see it one day.
Yeah. And probably at this rate, I mean, maybe, you never know. Maybe we'll be doing it for this podcast, hopefully, because that'll be good. Instead of this, not Mortal Kombat. I'm excited about that. Maybe the next movie we're going to talk about. What was the other thing I wanted to... Oh, another news. Have you guys seen the movie Little Rascals?
I have seen it in my life.
Yeah, like forever ago, but yeah.
One from the 90s. I was talking about it with somebody. It's pretty bad.
Nice.
But, like, it's kind of funny, I think. Like, I kind of remember it being funny. Because, like, the Little Rascals are funny. Like, have you ever gone back and watched the old ones of those?
No.
Like, the ones from, like, the 50s? It's cute little slapstick kind of kids being dumb. Yeah, that bit where they, like, pass, water to each other, and by the end of the line, there's no water left because they're doing a kind of, that kind of thing. I don't know if you saw, there was a report today that the actor who played, who's its character, the rich kid Waldo's dad, was apparently in the Epstein files.
Oh my God.
His name's Donald Trump. And I was just thinking about that. I think it's so weird. It's like, you never really hear about those. And I've been hearing about him a lot. And I was like, is anybody from movies in them? And then I checked, and it's this guy.
Oh my God.
So, yeah. He says he's in the stands, and the Waldo kid, who is the rich kid, is like, thanks, Dad, I love you. And then he says, you're the best son money can buy. And then that's it. But yeah, apparently after that, probably got right on that Lolita Express and did whatever it is he does.
Oh, no.
We'll find out someday, maybe.
I don't know.
Not if everybody in government that's trying to protect him can protect him well enough, but we'll see.
Did you guys know this? Did you guys know that Barack Obama caused 9/11?
Barack Hussein Obama, DJ. Use his full
name. A lot of people forget the middle name, but it's important.
Yeah, Barack Hussein Obama is responsible for 9/11. That's true.
You mean Barack Hussein Obamacare?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. He's the worst. I really hadn't heard the Hussein thing in a while until like 2 days ago.
They're bringing it back.
This guy from that movie busted that out in one of his little press conferences.
We're somehow in both like 2011
Waldo
reruns.
Johnston II did.
What's up?
Well, Waldo Johnston II.
That's right. Yeah.
I feel like we were in somehow simultaneously 2011 reruns and 2018 reruns. It's like we're just going back like 7 years, but also 7 years before that. It's very strange right now. It's very strange.
Well, they say every 7 years you like have essentially a completely different person.
Okay.
So
I've heard that. Yeah.
Maybe Waldo Johnston II just becomes the same person after 7 years, and so just goes through the same cycle again.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's true.
Yeah.
Probably because of his penis being weird and small, right? That's what I've heard from the news about it. So I can't,
his is weird and small, but it's the other guy who has the fucked up one.
Oh yeah, that's the other guy. Just a lot of weird stuff about the Little Rascals movie. But speaking of some Little Rascals, let's get into it.
Little
rascals in this movie. Little rap, yeah. We got to talk about what the heck's this movie called? Jurassic World Rebirth or something.
That's right.
These fucking movies. And I'm the IMDb's been this week. By the way, real quick before I forget, because I think this is insane. It's not related to this, but I just opened up IMDb and this showed up. Did you guys know that the Happy Gilmore movie comes out in like a day?
Yeah. It'll be out by the time this podcast is out. That movie will come out before this podcast.
No. But also, like, how? I've heard nothing about it.
We're traveling in different circles.
Maybe someone's prediction that it would be a bomb, even though it can't be financially because of things that that person didn't realize when he said it, are coming true.
Listen,
it's very possible.
I'm pretty sure if you open Netflix and you try to play anything, like let's say you try to play Tires, that Shane Gillis show, I think it just starts playing K-pop Demon Hunters.
Well, that's the thing.
Everything it starts playing is K-pop Demon Hunters.
What happens when Happy Gilmore 2 loses the week to K-pop Demon Hunters? Like, I mean, that's pretty bad for Happy Gilmore 2.
The long tail this movie has had is incredible.
The long ponytail.
Ooh,
braided whatever
ponytail.
She's got. Yeah, braided ponytail. Did you watch this movie yet?
No.
Get on the fucking program. Get on the fucking program.
Yeah,
I've even been on Netflix, as we will discuss in 2.5 hours or so.
Ridiculous.
Wow.
You should be ashamed of yourself or whatever.
Eventually, you're going to feel like so silly when you see this amazing movie.
Yeah. Wait till you see Michelle and I's cosplay for Comic-Con. We're pivoting away from the thing we were going to do K-pop Demon Hunters.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're part of the culture.
You are part of the culture. And you know what?
Is one of them the same thing that Michelle was incorporating into her past costume?
No one is pregnant in that movie.
No. Not that we know of.
Also, did I just
you know what,
news?
though? Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
We find out one of them was pregnant, and then that's a bit of the next one. But anyway, what were you going to say, TJ?
This may have been news. I may have just dropped news inadvertently. I can't remember.
I wasn't sure if you had, so I was trying not to say it.
Okay, well, it's fine. I'm dropping news. We're doing it again. Child
running
plus
it back.
One. Yeah,
you were like, we messed up with the first one, so we got to start over. Child number 2.
Listen, I've heard from many people, first child is considered first pancake. Now, neither of you have to deal with that issue because you're not the oldest, so you weren't, ruined or whatever.
I was the oldest.
You're the oldest and also the youngest.
100% the oldest.
I thought Veronica was older than you.
No.
Oh.
2 years younger. Listen,
so
she's got certain parts of her life slightly more together than me, but not as old. So, there's that.
Well, listen, as someone whose 8 years younger sibling is getting married, Nando.
Also dropping news. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Congrats, Diggins.
Like, I didn't mention that in like a pre-recording bit at any point.
If you did, my brain didn't retain it. That's cool though. Love that.
I probably didn't hear it because of the lag.
Oh wow, good news. All right, Nando, drop some big news. Come on, let's go. No pressure. New cat.
I got 2. Oh no, I got 2 action figures today from Target, but I got them. Here's why it's good news. I got them because I don't shop at Target anymore, but there's a great action figure 2-pack that is exclusive to Target. So I was checking for it, couldn't find it, but on clearance. They had the Ultimate Iron Man figure, which I just have here, which I love.
Nice.
And then this Savage Land Professor X figure, which I've been wanting for a while. This is an exclusive to Target as well. But it was on clearance. So it was 50% off. And then it was already 30% off. So when I went to the register to price match it, not price match it, but I was like, hey, when I scan this, it only says 30% off, but it's supposed to be 50% off. She took 50% off of the already 30% price. So I got these for like pennies on the dollar. I'm causing Target to lose money on this deal. So really I'm a hero for getting such a great deal. So
nice.
Yeah, that's my news. I'm pretty excited about it. I really I never read like the original Ultimate Iron Man, but I really do. It's a very iconic like look for this for
I
this
don't think there was
character.
like an individual just Ultimate Iron Man. He was just in the Ultimates.
No, there was I can, you know how I can tell you there's Ultimate Iron Man? He comes with a little comic book that has the cover of Ultimate Iron Man on it. So this is part of a series where they gave the guys their little comic books that they came in. It's a pretty good series.
It's possible I just never read it because every Ultimate series except for Ultimate Spider-Man was really bad.
Oh yeah, no, they stink. I mean, I think these books were very bad. They're good now. The Ultimates, the books that like Hickman and that team made are excellent, but they don't look like this character anymore. But anyway, yeah. So that's my news. I was really excited about that today. And you know what else I'm excited about? I am in charge of the IMDb B as in spelling bee for Jurassic World Rebirth.
You lucky bastard.
This is such a fun summary.
Boy.
I'm pretty excited about this. It's one of the weirder ones, and it's extra weird because of where these come from. Specifically where the Jurassic World ones
interesting
come from. Have you guys ever seen, what was that toy called? It came out in the 90s. I guess it's
what's it like?
It was it called a Skip It? Is that a toy?
The one where you just like put it around your ankle and then like
you skip.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what that was called, right? Okay, yeah. So it was those. They were these toys. The thing with them was like they didn't seem like toys. They seemed like a machine or something. Like it was like it felt like something that was repurposed into a toy by some clever, dock worker or something who like found one and was like, this could be a toy, like how the hula hoop probably was made. But this thing, it for people that don't know, it had like a little kind of ankle area and then a big plastic kind of what would be a string, but it was plastic, and then a little thing, and that would count the amount of steps, and it had weight, and all you had to do was spin it around your foot and stuff and skip. I'm not doing a great job of explaining this, but these were everywhere. And it was invented after the first Jurassic Park movie, because obviously the first Jurassic Park movie, they got the IMDb summary from Michael Crichton, and like because it pretty much took it off the book jacket. But everything after that, they would record like your skip it numbers, because you'd be like, why is the thing so big that it has like just it's heavy and it has a counter in it, but like it doesn't need to be that heavy. Well, it's partially for balance for the skipping. It's also because it beams your information of how many skips you did directly to what was then Skip It headquarters and is now IMDb headquarters. They were trying to figure out what the summaries for it. So it's like a kind of a Morse code thing. But yeah, if you had to skip it, you contributed to these, and I guess they're still out there because they're still getting these summaries. Although I would have to say there's quite a few less skip iters, I think, now than there used to be, based on what I'm getting from this summary. Not that it's short, but it is not well put together. I mean, you know what? That's not fair. I'm not being fair to the summary. I think it's or to the skip it's. Yeah, I think it's an okay summary. It's just it's weird in a way that I'm excited to see you guys both try to figure out, and like take a shot at it. But yeah.
Did you say it's related? It's like Jurassic World in the Is that something you said? It's in the universe.
The Jurassic World Rebirth.
Like you said, the summary like exists. Never mind.
I don't think he said anything like that.
I thought you said something beginning like this summary, how it exists in the whatever. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. So far as I know, this is not in the Jurassic World universe. At no point does someone say this or speak this into the record.
Okay. Right.
But they could,
they could. We don't see everything.
Yeah, it's deleted scenes, and maybe it'll be in the next one. But yeah, Diggins is last week's loser.
Disputed.
You get to decide whether you go first or second. What would you like to try?
I'm gonna force DJ to go first.
Okay. DJ, what is your summary for Jurassic World: Rebirth?
Okay. I don't think there is a colon.
There is on the IMDb page. There is.
All right. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. All right. 5 years after dinosaurs have been let loose to roam the earth, a crew assembled by a rich donor must travel to the equator to collect samples from 3 separate dinosaurs. Things go awry when they encounter forces they were not ready to deal with. That was a terrible ending. Okay, all right, done.
All right,
summary over.
Diggins,
You got it, Diggins.
Go for it, Diggins.
Okay. A team that's with dinosaurs going extinct again. A team is sent to an equatorial island to retrieve samples from some of the largest dinosaurs in order to make a life-saving medicine. Meanwhile, a family on a vacation finds themselves stranded on the same island.
Okay. I actually think I have like a flat out winner here.
Okay.
I wonder who it is.
I mean, it could be either of you.
Yeah, really. Yeah. We all know what the conspiracy is at this point. Listen,
I didn't come up with what both of you said. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
I'm already shaking my damn head.
I will say this as a fun little tiebreaker game, real quick. At one point in the movie, apparently, according to IMDb, a character says, "Get the fuck up." But apparently you don't really hear it super well, so that's probably why it didn't get like, a big R rating or anything.
Well,
not that you can't do one.
You get one fuck.
You're allowed to do one,
as long as it's not referring to the act of sex.
That's right. But yeah, do you other guys want to take a shot at who says that and when?
I'm going to say that Scarlett Johansson says it in the Quetzalcoatl scene.
I think it's Mahershala Ali waking up the sleepy captain of the boat.
Those would both be good. But no, apparently it's somebody in traffic yelling at the dinosaur. Yeah,
that's good.
It's pretty funny.
That's good.
Yeah.
Get the fuck up, you piece of shit.
Get the fuck up. We got work to go to. Dinosaurs.
I can't believe that stupid kid pressed that fucking button. I'm so mad.
Yeah. Oh. Do they even know? Did anybody even tell them?
Yeah.
Oh wait, they do know. They totally know because I remember that was in the last one of these, right? They like.
Jeff Goldblum was like briefing Congress or whatever, right? And it's like they're here.
There's
now.
that, and I think there's a news report where they're kind of like, now that dinosaurs are out, also there's this little clone girl, and yeah, those movies stink. Anyway, DJ one,
yay,
yeah.
I hate to say it, but I do think he got the just it was a good summary.
Yeah, he got the payment, the check cleared into your account. I understand.
Yeah. Listen, if any of you guys next time want to send me the Thanos and Psylocke 2-pack from the Gamerverse wave of Marvel Legends, that'll guarantee you a win. And by next time, I mean next time I'm in charge.
I just think it's important now that everyone knows that there's no way that it'll be discovered that Nando is in the Epstein files.
No,
that just is not going to happen,
and
at all.
And I think, now that we're even talking about that, let's just take a couple months off the podcast real quick, just so we don't have to even check what's in there. Anyway, this is the summary for the movie. I think you'll understand why. I just think there's one thing in this summary that's really kind of funny. The way that I'm going to read it as it's written. 5 years post Jurassic World: Dominion (2022), an expedition braves isolated equatorial regions to extract DNA from 3 massive prehistoric creatures for a groundbreaking medical breakthrough.
Oh, cool.
So, wow, it's almost like one of us said the word equatorial, said that it was for a medical breakthrough, and said that it was 3 large dinosaurs, and one of us didn't.
Well, DJ said 3 dinosaurs. DJ also said DNA, which you did not say. DJ, I believe, said expedition, and he used the word equator. He didn't say equatorial.
I said
to the
equator,
also,
yeah.
Very important, DJ didn't mention the family, which is crucial.
Yep.
And also, it started with 5 years after the last movie, which I wouldn't even. I'm sure they say it in this. I guess
they do.
That's how you know.
That's how they open.
But that would be. Yeah. It's crazy because I didn't realize the last one only came out 3 years ago.
I know they did the stupid thing where we're in different timelines now. It's the year 2027 in this movie.
Unless that one took place in 2020.
Okay, sure. That's true. Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Just say 3. It doesn't matter if it's 3 or 5. It doesn't
That's
matter.
True. Yeah. Whatever. I guess I don't know. But yeah, and especially because this movie has like no connections to the original one.
Nope.
Besides, it's not like anybody shows up and you're like, well, that's clearly too old to be 3 years.
This is in fact the first Jurassic Park movie to not feature anyone who was in a previous Jurassic Park movie.
Really? Who's in World?
B.D. Wong.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I forgot about that. Good for him. He was in a bunch of those. I think he gets eaten in one of them. I don't know. But DJ, you won this summary, IMDb summary off. I do think. Yeah. I think the record will show it was a good summary, and
thank you.
Yeah, and so you get to tell us what you thought of Jurassic World: Rebirth.
Oh man, I'm pulling up my notes because I'm trying to remember. So I don't know if we made this clear, but like we saw this movie like 2 weeks ago. So, you know, I feel for you, Diggins, because you got to summarize this thing that we saw a while ago.
Yeah, you feel for me so much that you definitely didn't do any bribery or conspired to cause this to happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know what to tell you.
But what do I think of this movie? I don't know. I felt nothing. I was upset because I believe, speaking of predictions, that one of us may have staked a lot of juice on this being really bad, and it's not really bad, and it did financially amazing. So that's, good for the movie and Universal. But like,
one of those things is true.
But yeah, like I don't think this is good. This is nothing if it doesn't have like the Jurassic Park. I mean, it's not even IP. It's like it's just a way to be like dinosaurs are in our world, but like that could just be its own movie. Like,
you don't even need to say it's nothing about Jurassic Park. It's nothing without the concept of dinosaurs.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I don't know. I think the best thing I could say about this movie is the actors show are acting and putting in some, pretty good performances. But like, there's nothing to make you care about this movie, and the character motivations are confusing as fuck. They don't make any sense. I'm talking myself into hating this movie more.
They're really easy to follow if you just consider that every character is a different character in every scene.
Yeah, right.
Well, and if you get to the scenes where they say what their character is, where they sit down and go like, "This is my backstory." I mean,
except
it
for
doesn't
the
matter
scenes where
long
that
term.
Seems to not be true.
Yeah, it will at least get you from that scene to the next scene. But
so I don't know. Like I think the thing with this one that like really is the litmus test is like, should you go see this? Like, should you go out to the movies to see this? Like, probably not. They probably shouldn't have released it in like the summer, because like now at this point you would just like, well, have you not seen Superman or probably Fantastic Four yet? Or
I mean, you said that, DJ. It's making like $1 billion.
No, I know, but like,
so apparently they knew what they were doing.
I think there's a lot of juice here, but like apparently like the kids love it, and I guess just because dinosaurs, right?
Kids love dinosaurs. I was going to bring this up in the summary. Every Jurassic World movie posits that the world is tired of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And every Jurassic World movie proves that wrong by making $1 billion.
Yeah, I had that in my notes. Thank you, Diggins. I literally, I don't want to jump ahead, but fuck it. They literally quote, this is the quote, interest in dinosaurs has waned. That's fucking ludicrous. That's like, there are many children turn, of the ripe age of like 3 to 5 every fucking year. Like, stop it.
Well, yeah, but look at all the traffic they're causing.
Yeah,
everybody hates them.
Interest in dinosaurs has not waned in real life, and we don't have real ones.
Yeah, like my son can name dinosaurs I don't even fucking know about. We did this stupid game I think I said this last week when I got pterodactyl wrong. So I don't know. I just like the premise is very silly, and yeah, made $1 billion. But like, am I telling you, the listener, does DJ think you should go out to the movies to see this? Probably not. Is it watchable on VOD? I guess. I just don't know what makes this movie like special, except like, yeah, Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali put on like pretty halfway decent performances, and they're good actors. So
we already discussed what makes it special, DJ. There are dinosaurs in it,
and there's dinosaurs in it, right? So, and little fun, cool guns that shoot out little cartridges or whatever. So I don't know.
Ooh, yeah, if you're a real cartridge head, like you'd love to see the next cartridge.
If you love seeing vials fill up with goo,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So 5 out of 10. Diggins, what about you?
Wow.
For 10 years now, Universal has been attempting to make a soulless mediocrity, and they've finally succeeded. Every other Jurassic World movie is actively horrible. This one is merely incredibly boring and not good.
Is that an accomplishment? Is this a compliment? I don't understand.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is it's the best Jurassic World movie, so that's kind of a compliment.
Okay, yeah.
If you've never seen a Jurassic World movie.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's a bad movie. I didn't enjoy it. It's mostly pretty boring. Some of the dinosaur stuff is cool. I think there's like 1 or 2 cool scenes. The ending is not one of them. But there is some good stuff in there, but for the most part, the characters don't make any sense. Like DJ said, they kind of just wildly change from scene to scene depending on what needs to happen. So like, I never care about them because they don't have actual characters. And nothing, like, things kind of just happen. They're just like, we got to go do this thing, and then they go do it, and then there's a dinosaur scene, and then we move on. And there's not really any real sense of forward momentum. It's just kind of a collection of dinosaur scenes until we get to the ending. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's not good, but like, if you completely shut down as a functioning person and just let your eyes glaze over and images pass in front of you, then you could probably have worse things to look at than this movie, which is, as I've implied, better than I could say for any other Jurassic World movie. So they've lowered the standards so much with their previous 3 efforts that this one looks not the worst by comparison. So good for them.
Wow.
What about you, Nando? What did you think?
It's been a while since I've seen this movie. I saw it one of those cool. I like that they did this, like AMC screen unseen thingies where they show you a movie before it comes out. So like, I really forgot all the stuff from this movie. But I did a review of it, a video review on the channel at the time. And like, I think my thoughts are kind of, I've gotten colder on it. I think I agree with pretty much what Diggins said. I think it's pretty boring. It's definitely, I don't even know if I like it more than the first Jurassic World movie. I think the first Jurassic World movie is like a little bit more memorable. I do think they all have kind of the same problems, but yeah, this one just gets, it's so that just the story is bad, and like the story is bad, the character's bad, the ideas that they're I feel like these movies always have to get over the really big, in these movies, as for like the further you go, like logical gap of like, why are we even here? Like what, why are people here, and why is it dangerous for them? And I don't think this one does a good job of that. I think it takes like a slightly different approach than you would expect. But like, I think the problem with this movie is it is trying to be like the last one of the, like, it's trying to be a Jurassic World movie when really it needs to be something smaller than a Jurassic Park movie somehow. Like, it needs to be, this franchise needs to go back to basics. And like, it's funny because this movie has two movies in it where you're like, oh yeah, that's a movie. Like, there's a, like Diggins said, there's a family that's stranded on the Jurassic World, and like, I don't like them very much, but like, family stranded on an island that happens to be Jurassic Park, interesting. And then there's a bit in a boat where I'm like, this could have been the movie too, just trying to find a boat one. And like, it's Jaws, but it's this. And instead, this is just like a real kind of greatest hits of what maybe the fifth one was in the beginning of it. And that stinks. I think the dinosaurs look good in that, like, you see them and you're like, that is what a dinosaur looks like. This movie does a bad job of like merging that with the human beings on the screen, so it doesn't look real the way that these usually do, and not even usually do, but like used to. It's also like, and I think this is something that's kind of, we forget about the first Jurassic, not like we forget, but doesn't get remembered as well. It's not very funny, this one. And that stinks, because the first Jurassic Park and even like the second and third one are genuinely like quite funny. So I didn't like it either. I think it's definitely, it looks like, so I wanted to check this, the box office, and like it came out almost a month ago and released on July 1st in like Hong Kong. So it's not like it's one of those movies that's got a big delay. And like, it's opened in China. It did okay. But like, it only has right now 656 million worldwide. And like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the first one of these, one of the Jurassic World movies that doesn't break $1 billion. Because of that. I think that's interesting. And I think what you could take from that is it went woke, woman poster on poster. They made her as orange as you possibly could. They tiled the color up to 1 million, but they it's still pretty woke. And that part bad.
And so they went broke.
Yeah. So that's what happens.
It's a shame.
Diggins, though, as the loser, I hate to say,
I don't think we can even use that word anymore, given
that's
the
true.
Conspiracy against me.
Yeah, as the Diggins of this week, you get to summarize the movie. And I only get to say that because I was the Diggins for a while before this.
That's true.
I think I've been the Diggins longer than you were.
I know it's hard. I had a really bad streak there, but yeah. I mean,
we all get bad streaks.
Knew.
We all streak bad.
Yeah, we all get our two co-hosts stabbing us in the back repeatedly.
That's right.
Someone should have checked out the Epstein files. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Diggins, before we even get to that, the Epstein files, I meant, you have to summarize the movie.
Our third
Jurassic
segment
World.
of the podcast.
Yeah. Before we get to recommendations, looking through the Epstein files and plugs. Before we do any of that, we have to summarize Jurassic World Rebirth. And yeah, we'll get to the other stuff if there's time. But yeah, Diggins, would you like to summarize this movie for us?
I guess I have to. All right, so Jurassic World Rebirth. This is the 7th movie in this franchise, which is insane when the first one's the only good one. But actually, speaking of franchises that have extended far beyond the point where they should have, that reminds me, I watched an episode of Joey this week. You guys been watching Joey?
Yeah, I love Joey.
Of course, this was a big one.
Yeah, this is the season 2 premiere.
Yeah.
And of course, you guys remember how season 1 ended with Alex and Joey hooking up.
Oh,
that's right.
Believe it.
So that's like the main focus of this episode, right?
You'd assume so, yeah.
Well, it is the main focus of the beginning when Joey wakes up and Alex is trying to sneak out, but he woke up too soon. And they're like, oh no, what do we do? This is weird and awkward. And Gina and Michael both immediately walk in and find Alex there, so everyone knows. All 4 main characters. I guess Jennifer Coolidge doesn't know, but I'm not sure she's ever met Alex.
No, not yet.
Anyway, So they're like, Alex like runs away, feeling awkward about it, feeling embarrassed. And according to Joey, he only sleeps with gross girls on Tuesday nights. Because they're
what a fucking winner.
Why is that? What's
because not a lot of people go out, I guess.
Yeah, that is trouble.
But anyway, he also, another plot line from last season, there was the poll about who was gonna get killed off on Deep Powder. And Joey thinks that they voted, like, the show seems to kind of forget whether you wanted votes or wanted to not get votes.
Yeah.
Because the way they talk about it, it's like he won the poll, but like the poll was who should get killed. Anyway.
Yeah, maybe that was it. Maybe this place is such a terrible work environment that's what they're voting for. It's like who gets their contract, broken, doesn't have to work here anymore.
Well, the good thing is what happened to Joey, whether that's winning or losing.
Yeah.
He gets to keep being on Deep Powder, and in fact, he's the most popular character on the show.
Whoa!
So Joey's like, "Wow, that's great," and Bobby tells him that he should ask for a raise, and he's like, "I'm going to do it." Also, Gina works there now because she got hired last episode. Also, she's Bobby's new assistant, and she doesn't really know how to do it, but it turns out that that's fine for the most part.
It's mostly just yelling and being tough and stuff. And those are things Gina has in spades. So
there's like one other scene where Bobby's like, take down this message. And Gina types too slow to do it. But Bobby, it turns out, doesn't really care. Anyway, so Bobby demands a raise for Joey and immediately backfires. He's getting killed off, actually, after all, it turns out, because they didn't want to give him more money or a Scientology tent. Which, are they saying Bobby is a Scientologist or Joey is?
Yeah, I couldn't figure that out.
I think Joey was going to get into Scientology. I think once you get enough money in Hollywood, the Scientology people come a-knocking. And because Joey was about to ascend into some sort of a tax bracket or whatever, then, they would have been brought right in. Yeah, that's my guess.
I understand. Well, there's a guy playing a decapitated head on the set named Zach, who wants Joey to get him a line, but he's a decapitated head, so that doesn't work out. But he's like, hey man, I can help you out because Bobby got Joey, even though she's certain she ruined his career, she managed to get him an audition for the new Kevin Smith movie.
Oh my God.
I'm not sure he does a lot of Hollywood auditions, considering his whole brand.
I guess this was kind of around it was after the Dogma days. We're in like the post like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back days.
We're kind of in the Jersey Girl era.
Yeah. And so I don't know what Kevin Smith was up to there. Or I don't know what, if he was, going to Little Hollywood or something and it wasn't working out, but.
So does appear to be some kind of action movie based on the sides, which isn't really anything he's ever done.
That's true.
Regardless, Bobby got him an audition and Zach's like, I can get you a meeting with Kevin Smith himself. But Joey's like, no, I'm just going to do the audition. It doesn't really go anywhere. Well, this is a 2-part episode, so maybe it goes somewhere in part 2. Speaking of things that don't go anywhere in part 1, Michael meets a hot young actress who just moved into the complex.
Oh,
yeah.
And she thinks he's Joey because she's never seen Joey, but she heard there was a famous actor living here.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's what, 2006?
Yep.
I know Google isn't popping off, and it's not super easy to see what people look like real quick, but you gotta at least the address before what the person looks like. Come on.
I mean, 2006. I feel like Google is popping off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right.
This was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facebook was happening. You could totally find this.
How does she not know what he looks like? That's crazy.
That's a great question.
I mean, she just has to watch an episode of Deep Powder also.
Right.
Like,
That's it. Yeah.
it's not that hard. Regardless, I guess streaming doesn't really exist yet. So maybe
that's
harder.
true.
Regardless.
Now, what's his character's name?
I don't remember.
Yeah, there's no way.
Does she matter? I couldn't figure this out. Like, because I know
what's her name, but I don't remember.
What's his name is gonna matter, which I love. A character who I will forever call Joanna Man, because he played Joanna Man in the movie Joanna Man, or Voodoo Guy from the Scooby Doo movie, where he says the purple's a fall color or whatever. Should look him name up. His name is Miguel A. Nunez Jr. So that's fun. And I believe he gets like a run on this show. So that's great. I'm happy about that.
Yep. Zach is his name.
Yeah.
But anyway. So yeah, Michael pretends that he is Joey because she mistook him for Joey. And they hang out a little bit. And then, like I said, Joey kind of like sets up a sex date for them. He's like, Joey, why don't you go? Because he's pretending to be Michael. It's like, why don't you go read lines for your new love scene at her apartment? And she's like, yes, absolutely.
That's the best thing to do in the 2000s, you know. Trick women into sex. It's just what the times were.
That's right. You know, if she says the thing first and you just don't correct her, then it's not date rape.
That's true. I mean, listen, I feel like I'm looking at it now. She's got a 2-episode arc, assuming this is Jenna. So
I assume the second episode is the second part of this premiere.
I hope so. That or a really, really sappy finale where everybody from all the episodes comes back, you know, and like they like
considering the show is canceled, they probably don't have that.
That's true. Every season of Joey should have ended with a really sappy finale, just in case, because this thing was
good hedge.
Yeah, on borrowed time from day one.
Anyway, Joey and Michael talk about Michael's like, I get in my head when I'm with a pretty girl. Joey's like, that's like when I'm acting, except not. I just, do things by instinct. But now that he talked to Michael, he does have a voice in his head telling him he's going to screw it up. And so he messes up the audition really bad, says lines that aren't in it, makes weird choices, just clearly does not impress the producers. And they're like, next. And he's like, oh no, I'm not going to get the job. Also, in an effort parallel to all of this, in an effort to make things less awkward between him and Alex, he's like, why don't I do a big romantic date for us, so then you feel like I wooed you and you feel less awkward about us having slept together. And she's like, okay. And his first idea is to take her up to his room, play some sexy music, drink some beer and champagne glasses, and then say like, so you want to have sex?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, it has to be more romantic than that. And he doesn't get it. He doesn't get why that didn't work.
Can I say just real quick, I loved that joke because the gag is he gives a champagne glass with, what looks like champagne in it. And the preamble is, she's like, oh, I love champagne. He goes, technically for it to be champagne, it has to be from the Champagne region of France. But this is beer. I love that. Yeah, big time laughs out of this guy.
Yeah.
So we don't have a second part of that yet either.
Yeah, nope.
Now, in fairness to how anticlimactic a lot of this is, I do think this was just an hour-long premiere that they split into 2 episodes.
Yes.
Okay. So, when it aired, there were actual conclusions to all of this. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, that's it. That it ends at the audition, right after the audition. There's no real ending bit.
Yeah. It's weird. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think of this episode? What do you think of season 2? What we're getting,
Could have been stronger.
Gina in the office plot line, if that's going to be a recurring bit.
There's no way, right? They got to throw that one in the trash right away.
No, I feel like that one feels right, because it's just like, if we want to do Joey stuff, I feel like this show has suffered from being pulled in so many different directions, and like Gina and Michael sometimes, although I think Michael does manage to become part of stuff, like Gina is just like not in it that much and like not doing that much stuff. So putting her into the Joey plot lines, even if it's through the agent stuff, I think that makes sense. I don't think she's that different from like Jennifer Coolidge, or like I'm not excited for their dynamic, but yeah, I get it.
Okay.
I could see her. I'm surprised she doesn't come onto like one of the shows as like a hair and makeup person or something like that.
Yeah,
just that is
the
her
show
job.
kind of forgets that she already had a job as a hairdresser.
Yeah,
that she already actively said like, yeah, I like having my low pressure hairdresser job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What else was interesting? Oh, I thought it was weird that Kevin Smith wasn't in this episode.
Oh, you think we're going to see him in the next one?
I don't know, but like Joey's an actor on a network. Well, I think it's a network, but like what seems to be a somewhat hit show. It's got a second season. So like,
you talking about Joey or Deep Powder?
Deep Powder, both, I guess. But Deep Powder, like, from what the show has led me to believe, this should be a show that like people are like excited about. So if he's reading for a role in a Kevin Smith movie and they have him coming in and doing an in-person audition, I just figured Kevin Smith would be at that. Like, and then I was like, oh yeah, Kevin Smith. That's one of those directors that you could get for something like this. Like, didn't seem out of nowhere. But yeah, I was surprised he wasn't in it.
Well, maybe part 2. Maybe Joey calls up Zach and is like, you got to get me that meeting with Kevin Smith you said you could do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we get to see Kevin Smith himself.
But overall, I think this episode, not great. I will say though, I do really like Zach, just because he's a different guy, just like different energy.
He is a different man,
and like I said, I love that movie, Joanna Man. Everything else he's done.
It's come up many times.
It has, because it's so funny, but also because it's Lady Ballers, but not really Lady Ballers, but like 2 decades before they made it. So it's like
that episode of Futurama.
Which episode? The Blurnsball one or a different one? Wait.
No. The one where Bender becomes a fembot to compete in the Robo Olympics.
Oh, yeah, that's right. These probably came out around the same time, too. That and Joanna Man. But you know what? I don't remember what the Futurama episode, like what it came to do. But this one was like, oh, man, WNBA players are pretty cool. And like, I thought it would be easy, but it's actually pretty tough. And these women deserve respect.
Oh, so, no, the Futurama episode, Bender easily wins, and then the plot becomes something else.
Okay, so yeah, they did just do. They did a Lady Ballers in that, I guess. That's great. They should sue. But yeah, so pretty cool. Except for this one stinks. But we're halfway through the Joeys. Like we're getting there.
Oh man, that's crazy.
We're more than halfway.
We are more than halfway. Also, DJ, I forgot. Miguel Nunez Jr. plays DJ in the Street Fighter movie. I forgot about that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he's in Street Fighter, the movie, the video game as well. So there you go.
Good for him.
Great for him. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, now that we got that out of the way.
Now that Joey organically came up and we talked about it, is Jurassic World Rebirth. So, before I actually say anything, of course, the wheel is still trapped in the night dimension. So we have been trialing a few replacements for it. And this week, we have the candy wrapper.
Candy wrappers are important things.
Yeah, so whenever you need to say something, just give like a... just sort of like crinkle up the candy wrapper.
And then just throw it right on the floor. Never
Nothing
know what's going to happen. Yeah.
So, yeah, just if you guys have anything you want to drill down on or bring up, you just go ahead and crinkle that candy wrapper. And we'll get right to it. So, the movie starts 17 years ago.
Why? Why are we doing this movie? It doesn't matter. None of this matters. It's so stupid.
No, shut up. It's so important.
I hate this part.
And a secret lab where InGen did made like mutant dinosaurs. I guess just because they could.
Yeah, they've made so many fucking labs, man, and they never talked about any of them to each other. Every single time, it's like, by the way, you know, there was a new island they never talked about before, and it did this and this, that. Like, this is such a poorly managed property. And, like, especially considering what's going to happen here, no one's ever talked about this before. This doesn't come up a lot as, like, a pretty big fucking deal, but I don't know.
But to be fair, the thing that is wrong about this place isn't the thing that they do later.
No, that's true.
Talk vaguely about it. Anyway,
also,
so,
where's BD Wong for any of this shit?
He's on the other island, here. I guess.
Yeah, but like this is exactly his thing, you know, like experimenting and doing weird. But this movie forgot. I mean, or maybe he didn't want to do it. And if that's the case, good for him.
Yeah, if he was tired of it, I understand.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, there's a big lab where they make mutant dinosaurs, and they're like going to go look at one of them. And so one guy is eating a Snickers while he does the like double safety, like two people have to put in keys and turn them at the same time to open the doors.
Yeah.
And as he's eating his Snickers, he drops his candy bar. Whoa. So they're going into the big lab area of a thing called a D-Rex.
D-Rex?
D-Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex? What is D for?
I don't think they ever say it out loud in the movie, but it's, nice. According to official materials, Distortus.
Oh. That's so stupid.
Mm-hmm. It is. A lot of things about this one are stupid.
Yeah. I had another thought, but I can't remember what it was. But go on, and then I'll say my other thought whenever it comes up.
So they go into this like huge, like sliding metal glass door. It's like massive amounts of security to make sure nothing goes wrong. They're like pumping in sedative gas to put the D-Rex to sleep so that they can do all their stuff. But as they're going in, the candy bar gets blown around by like the air pressure changing, and as the big door is closing, it gets sucked into like a little vent thing on the door, and then we hear a sound of electricity. You know, when a thing breaks, it's like
Yeah, I've seen a Final Destination movie. I'm familiar.
So then the security system is like, we can't close this door. We better shut down everything. So this entire security and containment system autonomously decides, with not asking for any confirmation from a human, to completely shut down the entire facility because a candy wrapper got in a door.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great.
I mean, and this is taking place in 2010?
I guess around then.
We had better computers than the ones they're using in this movie, I assume.
Yeah.
Where's Windows Vista? You know, and like stuff like that. And then it'd be like, oh, Windows Vista does do that. You know, if one of your little systems closes, then it shuts down the whole thing. But
it's not even like the system breaks. It appears that its programmed response to a door not working is to shut down the facility.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Oh, and also, Diggins, you said there was like a key system they needed to get into this thing.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like fun. I'm assuming then, because you brought it up, that's going to be like a thing later where a character's going to find the keys to open a door or something like that. So,
if by later you mean in the next 10 seconds.
Oh, no. I mean the present day, but maybe in the next 10 seconds as well. That'd be pretty cool too.
Well, in the next 10 seconds, apparently the entire containment system shutting down also immediately sucked all the sleeping gas out of the D-Rex because it immediately wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
And so everyone's running away, running through the doors before they close. But the guy who had the Snickers doesn't make it. And so his lab partner tries to do the key thing with him, but she sees the D-Rex sneaking up behind him. So she's like, I can't open the door. The D-Rex will eat me too. So it eats him up, num, 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 num. And that's the end of the scene.
Incredible. Did anybody else get any vibes from this scene? Any specific... Did this remind anybody of anything?
Am I supposed to say original Jurassic Park?
No,
Jurassic
but
Park
I mean,
3?
I guess kind of. What were you gonna say, Diggins?
I said Jurassic Park 3, like the rest of this movie.
No, that also. No, it reminds me of a movie that has an almost identical opening, which is the Godzilla remake from 2014. You guys remember how that starts? Like Bryan Cranston's wife is the one who gets closed in the thing.
Oh yeah.
And wouldn't you know it, the director of this movie directed that too.
Yeah, Gareth
What
Edwards.
is Gareth Edwards doing with this? And he didn't even write either of those movies. So, like, I don't know how this is getting in here, but it's a cool scene.
When he got hired, the Godzilla one's cool. I don't know.
Yeah,
This one
yeah.
exists. When he got hired, he went to the screenwriter and he's like, I love it when at the beginning of a movie someone gets trapped behind a metal glass door. So make sure you work that in.
And they did. That's great. I haven't seen The Creator, but I assume that's in there too.
I bet.
Is that Gareth Edwards?
Yeah. He wrote and directed it.
Oh, well.
Oh.
I know.
Good for him.
Yeah, great for him.
Anyway, cut away from that, and it's now 17 years later, and also 5 years after the last Jurassic World movie.
Jurassic World Dominion, 2022.
Right. Now, remember how the premise, like the second Jurassic World movie ended with like, now dinosaurs is everywhere.
Yes.
And the third Jurassic World movie was like, dinosaurs is everywhere, but we're just going to go to this one park anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
This movie opens and it says, dinosaurs is no longer everywhere.
They're all dead. For all the reasons everybody on the internet said they would die.
They couldn't hack it.
It's too cold and the world isn't like what it was back then. So the dinosaurs can't live and they're not everywhere anymore. The last brontosaurus or whatever it is dying in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Or last brontosaurus in North America. And everyone's mad at it because it's blocking traffic.
Yeah.
That one guy yells to stand
Get the fuck up.
Get the fuck up.
No empathy, no fascination. I know we talked about this in the review, but it's like fucking ludicrous. So they're like, yeah, humanity's bored with dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, have you ever had like something like that happen where like, you know, there's like something going on and you're like, why is the traffic stopped? And it's like, ooh, it's like they're filming a movie. And that lasts for about 10 seconds before you're like, I wish they weren't filming this fucking movie because the traffic is getting crazy here today. And then you hate it. Yeah, like no matter what it is, I do think I could turn on it pretty quick.
I live in the carless utopia of New York City, so no, that never happens to me.
That's true. Well, so does this character, I would assume. This has got to be in New York, right?
I thought it was in San Francisco.
I don't know.
Oh, is it?
I don't know. It's in my head. I was probably wrong.
I guess in my movie, I just assume these always take place in New York, but then I'm like, were they even at the Natural History Museum? Probably not. It seemed like they were at something else.
Say what museum it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves, boys.
We are getting ahead of ourselves.
There's an executive man in a car, and then Scarlett Johansson is also in the car.
But she wasn't in the car before.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That's pretty good.
She's like, so you're the person that I wanted to meet. And she's like, yeah. And he's like, I have a job for you. And she's like, I don't do that anymore. And he's like, why'd you take the meeting then?
It's a great question.
But no, she's like a mercenary, essentially, a covert operative.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to hire her to go to one of the dinosaur islands because he works for a pharmaceutical company and they need dinosaur samples to make a heart medication. And he's like, didn't your mom die of heart disease? And she's like, oh yeah, she had this specific heart disease. Is that specific one what your medication treats? And he's like, it just treats heart disease, just generally. All of it.
Wow. Those personal stakes cover pretty much everyone that's ever lived. You know, somebody connected to some heart disease thing. So pretty good.
Are you telling me that you have a personal connection to the #1 cause of death in the entire world?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And that's pretty smart of this movie. What'd you think of this as like an angle for why we're going back to Dinosaur Island?
I mean, fuck it. Who cares at this point?
This feels so preposterous to me of like, is there no government you can ask to go? Like, I get it. You can't, go there for vacation anymore. But like, I do imagine you can do this. Like,
yeah, I feel like if you did a government partnership, be like, yeah, we're trying to cure heart disease, the #1 killer of humanity. They'd be like, we can work something out. If it was like, we're kind of trying to make a better dick pill, then I would understand if a government's like, well, no, we're not, you can't do that.
Well,
and even that, I feel like that would get some, depend on who you ask, I guess. But I think you could get some support.
I guess you could maybe say that, like, if you worked with a government, they would want it to be like a publicly accessible patent or something. So, like, you could tie that in to be like, they refuse to do this above board because they want to make all the money from it. Which would tie into the very vague notional thing the movie thinks it's doing.
That's important.
But then it would have to, like, actually criticize, like, capitalist practices instead of just saying there's an evil executive man.
Yeah.
So it's not going to do that. But yeah, so he kind of gets her to maybe agree to it. I mean, obviously we all know she's going to say yes. But they go meet with the paleontologist who is, I guess he's working with them to make the heart disease medication, even though he's a paleontologist.
Yeah, I couldn't figure this out, but I think he's like a paleontologist of dinosaur hearts, and he's like, I could do dinosaur heart shit. So like, not like with dinosaur hearts, but like dinosaur blood, like medicine or something. I don't know.
He seems to just be a general dinosaur guy because he can like just identify all the dinosaurs and say what they do. Which puts him on par with, as DJ said, the average 5-year-old.
Yeah.
Yep.
But now that I'm thinking about it, doesn't this character say he's never met a dinosaur?
Yes, he has never physically seen a dinosaur. Even
one
though
was just
5 years ago, they were everywhere.
And one was just by the Brooklyn Bridge. Go check it out, buddy. It's probably still there.
Yeah, and that was like one that was in captivity that like broke out. You'd think as like a leading expert in dinosaurs, in the city he lived in, he could be like, hey, zoo, can I go check out your dinosaur?
I can't imagine it's going to move really fast either, It's like one of those cruise ships that's in the harbor where it takes like a good hour to get through, and you're like, yeah, look, it's still there. But
they might specify that he says he's never seen one in the wild, but even still, as we said, 5 years ago, they were everywhere. Well,
and then the other thing about this guy that I don't buy, he says do you remember what his one kind of hook to the, I think it's just like the single hook to the previous movies is?
He studied under Dr. Alan Grant.
Studied where? Then he wasn't near any of the dinosaurs? Like,
in that big pit in the first movie where Alan Grant was like, I'll kill you, kid.
Oh, see that kid? That'd be sick.
Oh, man, is he the kid Dr. Grant threatened to kill? I hope so.
That would be actually genius if this guy was like, yeah, I hate dinosaurs and I really want to study heart medicine, but I keep running back into dinosaurs. So I don't fucking know, man. I guess I'm going to do this too. But yeah, I had a really bad experience once with this psycho who had something against children. I don't know if that ever changed over the course of his life, but I don't know if very bad in 1994. Yeah,
perhaps in the midst of some traumatic incident.
But yeah, making this character someone who's never met a dinosaur before is baffling to me. Or to even see one in the wild is baffling to me in a universe that is this one. Especially considering he's like got to be in his 30s, right? Like he's an adult. He wouldn't go to Jurassic World just for fun. Yeah. When that was open, it seemed like it was open for a little bit. It was open for long enough that in the first Jurassic World movie, people were tired of dinosaurs because they did that same shit again in this. But it was so like it seemed like it was open for a little while, and then it long enough that no one liked it anymore. So, and again, I guess that's not the wild, but like then they're never in the wild. If you're not taking that, then what are you doing? So yeah, this character sucks. I don't get it. His name is Harold Loomis or something like that. Henry Loomis. Yeah.
Who
it's the only name I could remember.
Yeah, Henry Loomis. Who I think, I don't know if the Henry, but the Loomis is the name of the psychiatrist from the Halloween series.
Oh. Yes, I would say that is a very it's a very evocative name of something. But I was like, it's not a Jurassic Park guy, I don't think. But hey, at least it's something. Maybe they're gonna work these two into the same universe.
Maybe
that'd be fun. That'd be fucking awesome, actually. Like a bunch of kids go to like sneak on a Jurassic Park for fun, and then a serial killer's after him, and also there's dinosaurs that are after all of them. So it's like, oh, the serial killers are, the dinosaurs are here. That could be super cool.
Were we supposed to get a Jurassic Park World Fast and Furious crossover? Because they're both.
I don't think we were ever supposed to. They just kind of talked about it.
Nah,
they did threaten us with it. Yeah, they should have done it. I mean, they haven't made the next one yet, and I don't even think anybody's even like looked at.
No, that's Dom. A T-Rex comes in and saves Dom and his kid from the dam.
Yeah,
damn. That's how they.
The mosasaur chumps him up.
The Quetzalcoatlus, flew up to that plane before it crashed, and everyone got on it.
That'd be so good.
That'll be the explanation out for Giselle's alive. They she landed on a dinosaur.
She's got dinosaur she's the little clone girl. Yeah.
Yes.
And then that can be what the kid is for. Now Dom's kid is the one who's identifying all the dinosaurs, and he's like, the whole family, but we don't know a fucking thing about. We love cars, but not dinosaurs. And the kid's like, I like dinosaurs, and it's like, holy shit, this is the future. Like, Brian, any interest? No, all right. Stay there in that corner, facing the wall.
Never turn your face towards the camera, please.
Mm-hmm. You sure, Brian? You sure? You want to come out for this one?
He said no.
He would have loved the dinosaurs. But
anyway. So yeah, but they were like, you've never seen a dinosaur, so they get him to say yes to going. So he didn't realize he was going to go. But yeah, he's going, and then inexplicably, the executive also goes.
Yeah, does he not trust him or something?
You got to oversee your projects. I understand.
I would send someone to oversee it. I'm not going.
Especially because so he keeps hiring mercenaries, and they're I don't know who this guy is supposed to be, but is he the CEO of the company, or is he just an executive of the company?
I think he's just an executive. I don't think he's the CEO.
Okay. There's a part of me that's I could see a world where Mahershala and everybody get on the boat and they're just oh, you're kidnapped now. That's what this is now. We're going to ransom you for money. We're not going to the fucking dinosaur island. What are you, nuts?
Right? Yeah.
No.
Get a lot of
We're
money
valuable, and then we'll be good. And yeah, I can sneak into your car, so I can don't try to follow me. I'm a secret person. But no, yeah, they do this instead. And he didn't even bring dinosaur clothes for this. He's walking around in his fucking suit. What the hell is this guy? Sucks.
Oh, man. Well, so they all go down to Venezuela or something. And yeah, Mahershala Ali's there. He's got a big boat. They do a scam on him, on the executive guy, to make him pay more money. And I'm like, why the fuck is this in the movie?
I know.
But yeah, they get the crew together. It's Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali and a bunch of other people. Who cares? They're obviously going to die.
Ed Skrein. Ed Skrein's a guy we all know and love from, I think it was the Transporter's son or something. He's a bad guy in the first Deadpool movie. So.
Yeah, he's Bobby Atwater, who comes out and is I'm cool guy Bobby Atwater. I'm so cool, you guys. Everyone's going to love me.
It's pretty funny that his name is Bobby Atwater, considering he's going to drown. That's actually a great name for this character.
I don't think he drowns. I think he gets et.
That's true. He does get eaten.
But anyway, while all this is happening, a family's having a lovely vacation together on a sailboat.
Good. Good for them. Can we get back to the movie, though? Because I feel like we were just about to get going.
No, this movie hasn't taken long enough to start. We've got to take longer.
Why are we getting new characters? What is going on? Like, just horrible instincts for this movie.
Now you say that, but I do feel like these characters are marginally better than the other ones.
Oh, for sure.
Like, if we had to jettison anyone, I pick the other guys.
Without a doubt. No, this is a movie. This is definitely, family just randomly marooned on the dinosaur island, doesn't really know what dinosaurs are. Great. But like 30 minutes into the movie about how we're going to, shoot all the biggest dinosaurs and get their blood for heart disease medicine. The fact that we are introduced to new characters like this blows my mind.
Oh yeah, and, I do want to let me crinkle a little.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good crinkle.
Wow, that is the most accurate any of these have ever sounded. I can't believe you did that with your mouth and like fingers and stuff.
I know. What can I say? I'm really good.
Yeah.
But I'm like rewinding a little bit because I realized I didn't say this and I gotta bring it up. Which is a little note I have here called Air, Land, and Sea.
Yeah.
The samples they need are samples from the biggest dinosaurs because they got the strongest heart muscles. All right, fair enough. And they have to be the 3 biggest dinosaurs that are aquatic, terrestrial, and airborne.
That
and
makes
I'm
sense.
like, no, it doesn't. Why?
Because they're the biggest ones of land, air, and sea. Like the 3 things.
But like, why does that matter for your heart medicine?
Heart, you need heart, land heart, sea heart. You want to be able to have good heart on land, air, and sea.
Yep.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
Some people fly in planes.
We're only terrestrial animals. If anything, I would think. I mean, first of all, these are all dinosaurs, very far removed evolutionarily from us. So, like, if anything's gonna work, though, and if like air, land, and sea matters for some reason, then I would think we would only need the land one because we're land animals.
And it's like the biggest one, I think, right? Like the mosasaur is pretty big, but I'd have to assume that other one that they end up with is the biggest of the dinosaurs.
I mean, in this movie, certainly.
Titanosaurus or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In real life, the actual Titanosaurus is nowhere near that big, but, whatever.
What?
Who cares?
Who's the biggest dinosaur then? Is it probably a lot like that? One of those big ones with like the big necks.
I don't know. Let me see. I'm Googling, or excuse me, DuckDuckGoing right now. Biggest dinosaur. It might be the Titanosaur. I mean, it might be the Titanosaur. It's one of the largest. It's just not that big. They just exaggerated how large it is. And it's basically all like brontosaurus, like dinosaurs.
Well, it's weird too, because like in the scene where we actually see it, it's huge. When we see the bones in the museum, it's not that big. And I guess maybe they have the bones of a baby, but like he has all these fucking levels set up for like, or not levels, but like he has this little, like intro tour of like the biggest one and then this one and then this one. He shows all the skeletons. I'm like, that's going to be way bigger when you actually see it. And it is. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe this museum sucked. All the dinosaurs were too small.
The largest dinosaur and the largest land animal known is estimated based on partial skeletons, so we can't really know this for sure, but is thought to be the Argentinosaurus.
Okay. Good
Nice.
name.
You'll never guess where it was discovered.
Argentinosaur?
Portugal.
The city of Argentinosaur, Iowa. I think.
No, Ghana.
Good for them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That way nobody thinks it's from your place, so they know when it comes to steal it.
Yeah.
That's right.
A lot of poachers for dinosaur bones out there.
That's
perhaps.
right. Just ask Nick Cage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, what about this family? You're telling me there's a family, Diggins?
Yeah, there's a
Quietly
family.
vacationing?
Ooh, tell me more.
Yeah. There's a father and his 2 daughters. And that's it.
That's it.
Wait a second. It turns out that there's a fourth person, the older daughter's boyfriend, Xavier.
Wow.
And I am looking up these people's names because I couldn't tell you. The father is Ruben. The daughters are Teresa.
He's just dad.
Teresa is the oldest one. Isabella is the youngest one.
They're just like, sweetie, no.
And then the boyfriend is Xavier.
That one we hear.
And Xavier's a real dipshit.
Or is he?
Well, hold on. We'll get there. In this scene, he's a real dipshit, DJ. He refuses to take his turn on the boat because he just wants to nap all the time. He won't wear a shirt. He takes all of Isabella's candies. And the dad is clearly annoyed that he's there, but the daughter's like, Dad, I love him.
Well, Diggins, yeah, when you see him the way I see him someday you'll understand, like not the one who's lazy, the one who saves lives, I guess, or something. Like when he's
a different person in some of the other scenes, then you'll understand.
That's great. Good for him.
Just perhaps the most wildly inconsistently characterized character in the entire movie.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyway, they're sailing around when they see some fins in the distance. They're like, oh, what's that? And then their boat gets bumped by a big thing in the water. And they're like, what's happening? And we see a big sea dinosaur. Could it be a mosasaurus? Mosasaur?
I think it's mosasaur. I don't know.
Mosasaurus.
the outcast token. Oh, okay. Whales that bound.
Nando, if this was Piacon, this movie would be a million times better.
This is his favorite movie.
Or if Scorsese was in it, it'd be a million times shorter. He had killed that mosasaur in no time, used its brains to make whatever
immortality
the movie. Yeah, immortality juice. Pretty much what this was.
Their boat gets
our trailer for that coming out tomorrow.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah.
The mosasaurus flips their boat over, and Xavier almost drowns, but he doesn't, and he got the radio. So they get up on the flipped boat and start sending out a distress signal, like, we're flipped and we need help. Meanwhile, on the other boat, they're chugging along, and Dr. Loomis is like, I made this cool thing for getting the samples where we can shoot a syringe into their body, anywhere in their body. It doesn't matter if we hit a vein or not, it turns out. Right?
Yeah, it's just full of blood. Just balloons.
They're just big sacks full of blood.
Yeah. This is like the kind of weapon that is invented for an amusement park ride or a video game.
Yeah,
100%. We need to shoot them with the needle gun so we can draw their things out.
They're going to put this in Universal. Just you wait.
Mm-hmm. I think they actually borrowed this from Turok, Dinosaur Hunter.
Yeah, that would be something Turok would do. Where's that movie?
So yeah, he's demonstrating. You just shoot them, it instantly drains their blood into a big vial, which then shoots up into the air and has a little parachute so they can catch it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they get the samples without having to like sedate and stand on top of a dinosaur bug. Also, they need to collect the samples from a live dinosaur, so they can't just kill them.
Yep. Cool.
And briefly, Dr. Loomis has a character trait of being like kind of sexist or arrogant or something. Because Scarlett Johansson is like, I'll take the shot. And he's like, no, I made it. I should take the shot. And she's like, have you ever fired a gun before in your entire life? And he's like, oh yeah, never mind.
Well,
you do it, lady.
And then he's never like this again for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, and this is part of why. Well, I think this character sucks because he's just too competent. Like, I do think you could throw a big nerd into this situation and it'd be at least a little fun to watch him, struggle with stuff. But like when they start repelling the caves, he's also like, yeah, no, I can kind of do that. Not as well as you guys, but like, I'll be fine. And it's just boring. Like nobody's nobody in this movie has like a fear of heights or a fear of water or something that's going to get you through these scenes. They're all just like, yeah, I'm like a Mossad agent or something. I can do a backflip and kill a man from 40 yards away. And yeah, I can, like, it's almost like, it's funny how much they're all like, I can shoot the thing. And he's like, can you? I could too. Everybody on the boat probably could, except for maybe Rupert Friend. Because they're all, the same guy. Like, I think Mahershala probably could have done that, considering his background. Ed Skrein would have loved it, because he's the one who wants to shoot everything with guns. So.
But even Rupert Friend, like, it turns out he's, like, even though he's a pharmaceutical executive, he's totally fine at all of this jungle adventure stuff.
Well, as we all know, pharmaceutical executives, Cadillacs among men, just the greatest, unkillable super beings, as they say. There's no way to disprove that. But yeah,
that's right. All the top pharmaceuticals, the research says so.
That's true.
But anyway, so they're going along. Ed Skrein is like, I have a gun that shoots neurotoxin that instantly kills dinosaurs. So we're going to be fine. and Dr. Loomis is like, no, we can't kill the dinosaurs. And Ed Skrein's like, I'm talking about using this on things that are going to actively trying to eat us. Like, come on, man.
Well, also when he says this, I'm like,
got it though. Seems like he wants to kill some dinosaurs.
He definitely just wants to do it. But like, I don't know, man. If a dinosaur is trying to eat me and a man kills it, I would still be like, I not approve of dinosaur killing generally, but yeah, fair enough. That was called for.
It's part of why it's so weird that these movies are always starting from scratch with like that. Where this is not like characters all go like, oh, thank God, because the other 6 times this happened, it always goes bad, and they wish they had super dinosaur killing guns, and you brought them, so we're going to be actually more safe than usual. Like, these guys, there should be some, I don't know, some awareness of this. Also, I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive about this, in previous Jurassic World movies, besides these neurotoxin guns, I think we've also had tranquilizer guns before. And like, where are those for this?
Yeah,
like, that'd be super useful for this mission.
Yeah, if we're gonna take blood samples of dinosaurs, there's got to be something between the blood shooting one and then the actual draining all the killing them instantly.
I will say, if you're going up against specifically the biggest dinosaurs in the world, like it would be hard to have large enough doses of tranquilizers to really do anything.
Yeah, that's true. I guess just enough to like throw them off their game. Doesn't have to like put them to sleep, but just so they're like kind of a little woozy. I don't know, but
well, speaking of being thrown off your game, the ship gets the distress signal from the family, and Mahershala Ali, he lost a son of his died.
How did we learn this?
Well, Scarlett Johansson goes up to him and is like, can you tell us about your trauma, Mahershala Ali? And he says, my son died. And she's like, damn. And then he says, also, your like mercenary partner died. And she's like, yeah, that's my trauma.
That is
and he trauma. Says, so is this gonna like come up again in the rest of the movie? And she says, kind of. I mean, yours kind of, mine not.
Yeah, really. You, not me.
There's only room for one of us.
In fact, this is really going to traumatize you, considering what you just said your trauma is when all of your mercenary friends get eaten by dinosaurs in about 5 minutes. So
so really, this is going to get way worse for you, Scarlett Johansson. But that doesn't really seem to affect you.
Nope. No PTSD or fucking panic attack scene or something where this character wrestles with the fact that this is happening again.
Nope. Maybe they added this scene in reshoots to justify, I don't know, to try to give her a character, but it doesn't, resonate because she doesn't react to that information ever.
It's an amazing reshoot scene if this is a reshoot scene. It's just like so incredibly clunky, but I hope so.
But yeah, so they rescue the family, and they're not like, yeah, we're going back to the place to drop these guys off, and then we're going to do the mission. Because there's no timetable for this.
Nope.
It's fine.
None whatsoever.
We could totally just go back. It's not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're like, we're taking you to the dinosaur island with us. Don't worry about it.
You have to. It's very important.
Well, we need to go to do things. We can't tell you what they are, obviously. So it's gonna have to trust us.
By the way, just something. I don't know if this is a crinkle, but just an observation. You know, there's a bit of an interrogation of this father, you know, bringing these kids out to see, and he does get defensive, but it's like, bro, no, you're in this situation. It's like, you kind of fucked up. Everyone is allowed to question what the fuck it is you're doing.
I think, yeah, he's like, we've sailed it 1,000,000 times before. And it's like, so 1,000,000 times you brought your kids to like 20 miles away from Dinosaur Death Island?
Yeah.
Like, you understand how that's worse, right?
Yeah.
And I think on the other side, I feel like they're too suspicious of these guys. Like, I feel like this family, when they get picked up, immediately it's got to be like, listen, we don't care what the fuck's going on this boat. You go be doing whatever illegal stuff. Thank you for bringing us back. And then we'll just go. We'll never tell anybody about it because you saved all our lives. But instead, there's this little like game of like, what are they doing? And what's in that little box? And it's like, what are you fucking going to tell on them now? As long as they're not trafficking people or something, yeah, whatever. It's fucking dinosaur bullshit. Clearly, something's off with the dinosaurs, so maybe they're just checking it out. But why? Yeah, don't fucking narc on these dinosaur whatevers. They saved your life.
Yeah, they're clearly not incredibly horrible people because they stopped what they were doing to go rescue you.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, so they have a tracker on a Mosasaurus because InGen had it or whatever. I forget the justification.
Yeah.
But so they realized the Mosasaurus is actually right here. Uh-oh.
That's handy. Good.
They're like, we're like an hour into the movie and nothing has happened. So
yeah.
So they have a whole big scene where they're like going after the Mosasaurus, and Scarlett Johansson shoots it with the big dumb syringe gun, and they get the sample and they're like, hooray. But the Mosasaurus keeps like bumping into the ship, and it's dangerous, and they're getting close to the island. And then there's also a bunch of Spinosauruses. Remember them from Jurassic Park 3?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it turns out they're nowhere near as big or as dangerous as that movie made it seem.
Mm-hmm. They're not the new T-Rex?
No, they're actually quite a bit smaller.
Damn it. Oh well.
But they are still they're still carnivorous, and they're still pretty dangerous. So, and they apparently hang out with the Mosasaurus and just like eat his scraps. So at various points throughout this chase scene, these Spinosauruses will or will not exist.
Yeah.
Just kind of disappear and reappear at will. But so
that's a big like what's the word I'm gonna use? That's a big trend of this movie specifically. And I do think the Jurassic Park movies have always had trouble with like dinosaurs sneaking up on people, but there's some real inexplicable ones in this movie.
Oh yeah. Like the dinosaur sneaking up on people is silly, but it's like whatever. This one is like in the middle of a chase scene, the dinosaur chasing them will just stop existing and then start existing again a minute later.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, the characters forget they're being chased by a dinosaur, or like they just like kind of go, "Oh, okay, I guess we got away. That must mean there's no more dinosaurs." And yeah, one of them gets eaten in a way that's just pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah. But anyway, the Spinosaurus is there. So Atwater's like, "Don't worry, I brought my neurotoxin gun," and he fires it like 100 times and misses every single shot, and then a Spinosaurus eats him, and we never see that gun again.
Bummer. Seemed like it was going to be pretty cool. Too. Yeah.
So I was like, I think I laughed in the theater because they had a whole scene about this super dangerous neurotoxin gun and how he's the evil, like he's evil guy because he's going to use it, and it doesn't work and he dies immediately.
Yeah.
Man. Meanwhile, the teenage daughter is like, "I'm gonna go radio for help," and Rupert Friend's like, "No, don't do that, haha." and like knocks her aside so she doesn't call for help on the radio, and she's about to fall out the door and like into the water, and he's like, I am the evil man, so I could just let this happen. And he does. She falls out. And Xavier is a different character in this scene. The two most inconsistent things in the movie get introduced in this scene, actually. Xavier's personality, because he immediately dives in to rescue Teresa. And Ruben's leg injury, because it happens in this scene.
Oh, yeah.
He, like, when it happens, it's gnarly. His leg, like, bends backwards as he, like, gets rocketed across the ship.
Yeah.
Like, that is an unusable leg. And there are various points where he will be on a crutch, like, I can't use my leg, and then a scene later he's like running.
Yeah,
because who cares?
Good question.
Anyway, so the whole family jumps off so that they can stay together, and everyone else is like, oh well, I guess they're dead. Whatever. Mahershala Ali goes super fast and almost crashes into the rocks to get away from the Mosasaurus and the Spinosauruses. And he beaches the ship, and it's all ruined. But everyone lived except for Rupert Friend, and they got all their stuff with them.
Wait, you mean except for the other guy?
Oh, right, sorry, not Rupert Friend. Rupert Friend's alive. Ed Skrein, Ed Skrein is dead. Rupert Friend is fine. And they like had flotation devices for all their equipment, so they got everything still. And the lady who's not Scarlett Johansson is like pushing stuff and is like, it's all cool, guys. And then a Spinosaurus comes up and eats her. Nom 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 nom. Now she's dead too.
They're just like, we have to start getting rid of actors one by one. We can only have so many moving forward.
And this one was like sleeping on a beach under a bunch of sand or something, because it does really just like wake up and then just get them. Like it doesn't come from anywhere. It's kind of next to where they already are.
Yeah, and, they do that thing where it's in the background. You see it like wake up and slide into the ocean, and then it eats her. Num num num.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, and they take a bandana dripping with blood, and I don't know. I guess they're like, this is hers.
Yeah, she would have loved it if she still had it and was alive.
And now there's only one guy who's definitely going to die left. The guy who speaks French.
One more non-named actor here.
You can't keep that guy around.
One more below the title. Yeah, you're right. They fucking really, so stupid.
So both teams know that there is a village on this island that was used by the InGen employees, and that's where they should go. The family, because Rupert Friend said there's a village, and they're like, I guess that's the only clue we have. And the other team, because Scarlett Johansson is like, I set up a redundancy. I hired a team to go take a helicopter and do a pass around that village in 24 hours. And I love this so much. There's, she said, like, this is almost verbatim. She's like, so I hired a team to go do that helicopter pass 24 hours from when we land. And Dr. Loomis just goes, but that's tomorrow. Like, yeah, dude. Of course it is.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How stupid do they think audiences are that we needed that?
It's so insulting, the level of spoon feeding.
Anyway, and also it's like, I get that this took a lot of money. Like, it was probably expensive to hire these guys. But, like, if you're not back, make 2 passes. You know, like, just have them keep going until they get you. Or, like, I don't know. Because if you die on the island, you can't have the money. Like it's like Scarlett Johansson's not going to save a lot of money, take it right to heaven. So be like, yeah, just keep coming. And then, you know.
Oh, yeah. Somewhere in there, Dr. Loomis was also like, I think it would be better if we gave the medicine to everybody and didn't patent it. Oh, my God. And I was like, this feels as perfunctory as the executive evilly deciding to kill someone.
Yeah.
And also, like, you're a paleontologist. how are you going to make the cure? You're just getting the DNA samples that are like part of it. And also, with what lab are you making it if you're not giving it to the pharmaceutical company?
He said, let's give just the info to the world. Like, let's put it
he
open
wants to
source.
put it,
so like
put
everyone
it on, like,
can make it.
the BitTorrent websites. And also, like, this brings up my only question. Well, not my only question, but my biggest question. And I guess, like, tick, 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 you know, crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Like, where the fuck is the company on this? If everybody on this expedition dies, but then the heart medication made from dinosaurs show up, is there anybody at the healthcare company that's going to be like, oh, that's what John was doing, right? Wasn't he going to go to Dinosaur Island? That must be ours. Can we not sue him? Like, the idea that it's totally off the books, but then he's going to come back with this and be like, guys, I got the dinosaur heart blood so we can cure heart disease. Like, what's he going to do? Just show up at like the thing and be like, I can't tell you what this is, but like, here's my guess for exactly what the heart medicine has to be. And then just, you know, like, I don't understand this.
Yeah, presumably there's more to the formula than just the DNA of these dinosaurs. So, like, I don't know what his plan is. Anyway, they go through, there's, like, some scenes where, like, a thing goes in the water and it's like, are they going to get attacked? They're not. But Rupert Friend does find a gun.
Yeah. Oh, my God. That's such a gun from a movie, you know? Just like, it's like, oh, this is so fucking stupid.
There's like someone who crashed like a plane or a helicopter or something, and his skeleton is still clutching a perfectly functioning pistol, fully loaded. So Rupert Friend takes the pistol secretly. No one else sees it. Ooh.
That's not good of a friend to do. Like, it's mean to do that, to use it to betray everybody later. But also, like, we should check if this guy's got other shit. But I guess at this point, our team has all the stuff still. Like, most of the stuff survived the crash.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, none of the gun would work. Then the movie kind of doesn't make any sense. But
yeah, so they keep going, and then the next morning they find Titanosaurus, and they do the requisite, oh, aren't dinosaurs cool and pretty scene where we go over all the dinosaurs and the music plays. Whoa. Because there's a bunch of Titanosauruses.
Fucking insane. This is the example of a dinosaur appearing out of nowhere, where like it's just over a ridge, but then it's not because the ridge is flat. But then like it's the biggest dinosaur ever. That's what we know about it, and it just sneaks right up on him. And luckily, it's not an evil dinosaur, but
because it's in the fields of mutant wheat that reaches tall as a Titanosaurus.
Yeah. By the way, did you guys know? I looked this up because I was curious about it when they came out. Apparently, they filmed a lot of this movie in, like, you know, Thailand or whatever, like in whatever these places are, which is why the CGI looks so unconvincing. Is because, like, in these scenes when they filmed it was just Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey just standing in the middle of a big, you know, forest. And I get why Gareth Edwards did that. Like, as like we got to really go for, like, making the nature part look real. But I would say that is secondary to making the dinosaur parts look real. And the dinosaur parts don't look that real. Like, they look real, but they don't feel real because there aren't physical dinosaurs on set. So it just doesn't, like... And I don't know why this was the main thing for him, but kind of stinks. Also, I have another rapper real quick. Rapper. Dr. Henry or whatever, Loomis's other single character trait. This is more of a quirk than a trait, I guess. But you guys remember his one quirk? Don't worry, it happens twice. It doesn't matter.
This is about how humanity's doomed.
No. This is like a physical thing, like a specific thing that he does, and it's like I said, it doesn't. It's they play the rule of twos with it, obviously, classic, you know, movie storytelling. But it's that he grinds his Altoids. Remember that?
Oh,
that's stupid!
I hated this so much.
So dumb.
First of all, psychotic behavior.
Yep.
To do it right into the mic like that, so just all in your ears.
It really does.
Secondly, the second time he does it, it's like they're like, we gotta be real quiet because a dinosaur is going to murder us if it hears us. And then it's just like,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Are you saying something?
Are we about to get dinosaur murdered?
Also, I haven't had Altoids in a while. I assume the case is pretty good. Is it watertight?
Probably not.
Just swam from the boat. I guess they are pretty good though. They're like the metal tins. I don't know.
Shockproof also, you know.
Yeah.
Got a lot going on.
He actually put it in the case with all the samples so that wouldn't happen.
It's important to him.
Yep. It's the two most important things in his life. These dinosaur samples and the Altoids.
Yeah. God, this movie stinks.
Anyway,
that part stinks so much because that's the closest any of them get to like a thing. That you're like, oh, okay. Like that's like kind of a human trait or whatever, but it's done really boring and poorly. Yeah,
that's a trait that makes me hate him.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go through all their stuff up till the ending, and then do all the family stuff up till the ending instead of trying to jump back and forth.
It would be crazy to try to jump back and forth between those two things and give a shit by the end. So we should
split
them up.
And it would totally kill the momentum of any scene if we're just constantly switching between these two completely unrelated plot lines. So they keep going. They make it to a cliff, and they're like, for no reason, we can get the Quetzalcoatlus sample from an egg instead of the living dinosaur because this one would be hard.
Yeah.
So they rappel down the cliff. As Nando said, they do the like, he's the nerd who hasn't done stuff, where they're like, we're rappelling, and he's like, gulp. But then he's perfectly good at it, and like, there's no problem.
Yeah.
So him and Scarlett Johansson rappel and Going to Die Man. They all rappel down to like a ancient temple on this Caribbean island that everyone's like, what's going on with this? But don't worry, it'll never come up again.
Yeah, this is the set of like a Tomb Raider movie or something. Like, and it's super weird.
I mean, I would have thought it was just like, InGen built stuff like this just to make the island seem cooler for if we're the parks, but it's not actually anything.
That would be really funny because then they would like start hiding behind like rocks, and then the bird would just snap right through it because it's styrofoam, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, that's right, this is an amusement park." But this one isn't an amusement park. This is just the island where the experiment dinosaurs live or something.
Yeah,
but like,
that's what they say. But then also, there's just a bunch of regular dinosaurs that live on it.
Yeah. We really only see one experiment dinosaur that's not the one from the first scene, and
we only see 2 of them total.
Yeah, it's not that exciting.
No, not really. So they rappel down, and he puts a big syringe in an egg and gets all the white egg fluid, and is like, "We did it."
White egg fluid.
It's blood, if you ask me.
It is what it is, but it's just funny to.
I mean, it is white. But the mama Quetzalcoatlus comes back and is like, stop touching my eggs. So they gotta hide before they get eat up. And then Going to Die Man is still outside. So he's like, oh no, pull me up. Mahershala Ali and Rupert Friend try to pull him up while Quetzalcoatlus chases after him. And they're like, we did it. We pulled him up. But then they pull him up, and the string the rappel rope just goes inside the mama's tummy because it ate him up.
Now, this is maybe my biggest instance of like the dinosaur looks stupid. And not like looks stupid. It does look stupid. But like, I feel like with this is where I said this in my review because it really bugged me. The fact that there doesn't seem to be, and maybe I could be convinced, like if there's behind the scenes footage, then I'm an idiot. But like a big giant beak machine that Scarlett Johansson needed to stand next to one day that would chomp next to her and like look real. Instead, it's all these really wide shots of her and Jonathan Bailey like running around and kicking at this fucking dinosaur. And like, I feel like I'm not usually one to like complain about, oh, this isn't practical effects enough. Like, I get it. You gotta like use CGI and stuff, whatever. But like, you gotta build one rig or something that makes the thing look cool for any of the rest of this CGI to work. It all feels so detached from anything that's going on. And this one's the easiest one because it's just a big beak. Like you can build that out of cardboard, and put some water on it, sprays water on her. It would look so much better. But, this one blows.
But why do that?
It's fun though because Jonathan Bailey
to make it look worse.
Yeah, that's it's one way to do it. Speaking of make it look worse, remember when Jonathan Bailey dies?
Yeah, definitely.
It's pretty cool.
He's absolutely dead because after the Quetzalcoatlus eats up the last red shirt, yum yum yum. Rupert Friend and Marshall Ali are like, quick into this convenient staircase.
Yeah.
And they get away. And then, Jonathan Bailey almost falls off, and Scarlett Johansson's like, no, don't fall off. And then he does. And he dies. He hits the ground and he's dead. By which I mean he, hits a bunch of big springy leaves that slow down his fall so that he just gets deposited onto the ground perfectly safely somehow. And the sample launched up and did the parachute, so they still got the sample. And Scarlett Johansson rappels down, and the convenient staircase conveniently leads exactly here.
Unbelievable. And it takes the amount of time it took him to fall the length of the building for the other two guys to really hop down the steps two at a time extra fast so they get there right as he comes out of the water. There better be fucking fire poles in there that we didn't see or something, because there is no way. And also, why are you running? This guy's dead. I guess you want to collect the sample quickly because that's important to you, but this is not a rescue mission for him anymore.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the Quetzalcoatlus just gave up at this point. It's like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, what happened to it? They didn't kill it, right? It just leaves once it ate that one guy?
Yeah, I guess it's full. I mean, the Quetzalcoatlus isn't actually that huge. It's maybe twice the size of a person. So a whole person's a pretty big meal.
That's a good point.
Anyway, that's pretty much the last thing that happens to them before the ending. So back to the family. They find hot springs and big pipes leading from there. And they're like, I guess if we follow these pipes, we'll find the village. And the dad's like, hey, thank you for jiving in immediately to save my daughter, boyfriend I didn't like. And he's like, it's fine. In this scene, I'm a dipshit again. And he just wildly swings back and forth between total dipshit and brave hero man for the rest of the movie. But yeah, they go through. The youngest daughter finds a cute little marketable dinosaur. It's like an aqualops, I think is the species name.
I guess so. Is it usually that small?
I think
or is that just a newborn one?
They do imply that it's a kid, but
yeah.
Oh no, these do get quite large.
Okay, that's what I thought. Cool, good.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, that's millimeters, not meters. No.
Oh yeah, I guess they do kind of stay pretty small.
60 centimeters.
Okay,
is the estimate.
So this is a really good dinosaur for this to be.
Yeah.
She could take this home with her.
Now this one is a puppet, I will say.
Sometimes.
Not
all the time, but sometimes.
But yeah, so she feeds it licorice and it decides to follow them. So she's like, this is my new friend, Dolores.
I can't wait to see what Dolores does in the finale. What cool moment Dolores has.
Well, you're going to keep
we have a dinosaur on our team, so that's going to be helpful for something.
You'd think.
You would think so.
They keep going. The boyfriend goes to take a piss and almost gets ate by some velociraptors, but the mutant velociraptor pterosaurs swoop down and eat the velociraptors instead, and then just leave. So he doesn't get ate. but he does piss more. Haha, isn't that funny?
It is.
Then they find a boat, and they're like, let's go do the boat. So the teenage daughter goes to get it, but there's a T-Rex sleeping there. And this scene's actually kind of cool. I actually like this one.
Well, yeah, because it's from Jurassic Park 1. It's the one scene that they cut out of the book, and so it's good. And it's the only scene that I'm convinced used a practical dinosaur effect, which is the teeth on the thing. Like that, I'm like, well, they had to put that, and that's nice. But
probably, yeah, when it's like snapping through the raft.
Yeah, when the daughter's under the raft. Like that's what these are supposed to look like. And it looks great.
But yeah, so the boat's ruined, but she finds an emergency raft, which she inflates, but it wakes up the T-Rex. They are slowly all get in the raft and start going away, but the T-Rex notices them, and there's a big chase where the thing I kind of like about this scene is the T-Rex doesn't seem like it really wants to eat them that much. It's more just kind of like, what the fuck's going on over there?
I did have kind of a crinkle about this. It was a crinkle. It's like the T-Rex that just wants to fuck with you. It is interesting that like this T-Rex is just like in like full prank wars mode. It's like, I'm gonna just like fucking play with you guys.
Well, this
which
isn't
I don't know.
This is not like outrageous behavior for a predator that is not hungry. It's still very dangerous, but is more likely to just be like kind of dangerous because it's curious than because it wants to eat you in that situation.
Okay, fair enough.
And I kind of like that instead of being relentless serial killer dinosaur. It's just like, it's an animal that's very dangerous and any of its behaviors could hurt you.
I do think this dinosaur, the T-Rex, does have one like kind of silly little moment where because the daughter has the raft on the dock in like the box, and she's like dragging the thing, and everybody in her family's like, stop, the T-Rex is gonna eat you. And she's like, I want to get eaten by a T-Rex, so that's fine, I guess, because she keeps going. And then she gets it to the end of the dock and then pulls the ripcord because he can't inflate it in the water. And then the raft explodes. The T-Rex gets up, and then the raft covers the camera for a second. And then when the raft comes back down, the T-Rex has disappeared and is now hiding behind the grass, I guess, or something. Because it knows water. That's fun. Yeah, and it shows up behind him. But I did like, that moment felt like, I don't know, kind of goofy.
No splash, no wake, no nothing.
Yeah, but that felt goofy to me in like the fun way.
Yeah,
like the T-Rex at the end of Jurassic Park 1 that's just suddenly there. And not goofy in the why do the Spinosauruses keep disappearing from this chase scene way. Anyway, yeah, there's a big thing. One of them almost gets ate up by the T-Rex, but they all make it to the other side of some rocks, and the T-Rex is like, oh, fuck it, I don't care anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's
just
like
leaves.
It's a T-Rex sized hole -1 or something. So like the T-Rex just can't barely get through.
It's also just like, it's like 2 rocks across a river, and it feels like the T-Rex could just go onto the banks of the river and get around it.
For sure. It would
but he's like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah. It's kind of embarrassed by this point, I guess.
I get that. So they go off continuing, and then we get to the village complex. The expedition group gets there, and they're like, this is it. This is where the helicopter's going to be. And it's almost time for the helicopter to be here, so we made it just in time. And then the family's there, too. Everyone found each other. But, Rupert Friend pulls out that gun he found.
Where? What the fuck?
And is like, everybody calm down. It's obviously just silly girl talk that I almost killed that teenage girl.
Also, I have a gun, so
everyone's like, then why are you pulling a gun on us, you psychopath?
Yeah, fucking crazy person.
I feel like the gun is for when people don't believe you, not immediately.
It's not for the dinosaurs also. That's a people gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pistol.
If I'm Rupert Friend, there's a lie you can tell here.
Oh, absolutely.
That works. That's like,
I
tried to save her. I guess she didn't see it, but I was like trying to save her. And she's like, no, you didn't. And you go, I don't know what to tell you, man. I tried to save her. And then we move on. Like, this isn't, we're not going to go to court. There's no footage.
Yeah.
So,
or even
whatever.
just like, if you don't want to contradict her, you can just say like, yeah, I'm really sorry. I just like froze up. I've never been in a situation like this and I was scared. I'm sorry.
Instead, he like, and she knows he's bad because in the situation, he goes like, twirls his mustache and fucking, tense his fingers while she dies, or like seems to die to him. But like, yeah, any situation is fine. And also like, this isn't Survivor. We're not going to execute you if we decide you did that. We'll be mad, but like, whatever.
We got more important things.
Healthcare executive that's paying us all. You're part of this now. But yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
stupid.
Fortunately, before he shoots anybody, they hear, the place turns on.
Right.
And so a bunch of music starts playing and lights light up. And they're like, uh-oh, dinosaurs are going to hear. And the mutodons show up. The mutodons are the mutant velociraptor pteranodons.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was going to say, what song plays? Is it a fun song? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I feel like it was probably a fun song. Then other question. Does this do this every night or do they turn it on?
I think it does it every night. We have to assume.
Right. So why do the dinosaurs give a fuck?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
don't they, if anything, stay away from it because it's annoying and loud? Nothing would live there?
I don't know.
Like,
also, I get they're probably generators, but like this thing.
Well, they say it's geothermal power.
Right. I forgot.
Yeah,
so
that explains the generators. Does explain the light bulbs.
Yeah,
turn on every night for the duration of the night.
Yeah,
for the past 17 years.
For 17 years, and they're all still going.
False. Speakers might have blown out. Yeah, no, there's so many.
Yeah, no, none of this stuff would
all
still
the other
work.
tech.
The Gorge people write this part? Like, this feels very Gorge-like.
Get some good ideas.
Yeah.
But yeah, so everyone like runs off in different directions to get away from the mutodons. Rupert Friend steals a car and drives away to a place that he does not know exists, but he still gets there.
You follow that one road, I guess. I don't know.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know. There's like a sign, I guess. I don't know. The family hides in a grocery store, and the movie's like, hey, remember that kitchen scene with the velociraptors in Jurassic Park 1? What if we just did that again?
Yeah. But more brands.
Yeah.
And that would be better. Lay's potato chips, you guys. That was what was missing from that first one.
Bush's baked beans.
Yeah. Gatorade. Also, like, make it fun. Make it like silly dinosaur versions of those things, Like,
yeah.
And it's like, but then you wouldn't get the same, Coca-Cola wouldn't give you all the money. So
Dino Cola.
It's all not worth it. Yeah.
To be fair, nothing in this movie is as egregious as Chris Pratt drinking that Coca-Cola in the first Jurassic World.
God.
Oh, I love that, though. That was great. Aged beautifully.
Anyway, they escape into some tunnels underneath the complex. Mahershala Ali and Dr. Loomis find the Distortus Rex lab, and they discovered that there is a boat that they could use to escape also. Meanwhile, somebody, I think it's Dr. Loomis? Yeah. Because Mahershala Ali is like, I'm going to go do something else. You go get the helicopter people. So he finds that, he goes up to the helipad, and he signals them with a flare before they fly away. And they're like, oh, there's the people we're here to get. So the helicopter's flying over, and he's like, yes, we did it. But, uh-oh, the helicopter got ate up by the Distortus Rex. And it crashes and explodes.
The T-Rex, the one we loved from earlier that ate that one guy?
No. It's the Distortus Rex. Oh, you said
T-Rex.
D-Rex. I heard T-Rex.
Yeah, those are too similar. It's not a good way to name a dinosaur.
Yeah, the one that ate someone 17 years earlier and then never showed up again until now.
How is this thing more dangerous than a regular T-Rex, by the way?
Oh, well, he's got 4 arms, Nando. That's twice as many arms. And
Holy
2 of them
shit.
are stubby little T-Rex arms, but 2 of them are big, dumb gorilla arms. Also, his face looks stupid, and just generally, it looks really bad.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it has like eyes or something.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna be okay.
It's all sense. Yeah, right. Oh my God.
And also, I guess it's just been living here the whole time. Like, I don't
Mhm.
buy that a lot of these dinosaurs are surviving, but like, I guess with the Quetzalcoatlus and some of the other ones, you're like, well, this is, they're just regular dinosaurs. This one, like, it has to be sterile, I assume. There's no other ones of these to mate with, so this is the same one.
Mhm.
And like, it's just been surviving for 17 years. Like,
I guess.
I don't know. It seems like a long time.
Especially because it still just
Infuriating.
hangs around the lab.
Yeah. Can't be any food here.
Maybe he just eats all the baked beans.
That's true. Yeah, you didn't even
Yeah.
get to the potato chips yet. You should go to there.
Because
He
he's
would
got
love
the big
that.
arms. He can use them to use a can opener.
That's right. And then
makes
he
you
can,
think.
yeah, that would really change his day. The only thing I do want to,
Crinkle and wrapper.
I was gonna crinkle a wrapper, but then I forgot what it was about. Something. Oh, crinkle wrapper. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. The third secret movie that's in this movie. Remember when they go into the vault? Not vault, like whatever it is. The lab thing.
Yeah.
And then like kind of look at some of the dinosaurs that are in the little tubes. There's like a 2-headed pterodon or something or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, mutant dinosaurs, right? That would be kind of interesting if like it were just like fucked up dinosaurs, and like not in a way that's like evolutionarily dangerous, like the Velociraptor that can also fly, but just in a way that's like, ugh, that thing's fucked up. We don't even see a 2-headed dinosaur in this movie. Like,
yeah, right.
why even bother putting it in the thing? Are they teasing it? Maybe
next one. Give it time.
It must be that.
They won't stop making these.
They'll never stop.
That part really pissed me off because it reminded me of Jurassic Park 3 when they go into the room and there's like raptors. It's like the raptor cloning lab or something, and there's a bunch of raptors in tubes that are dead. But then one of the real raptors sneaks into the tube to hide, and then they walk by it, and then it's gone, and then it goes and gets them. And I was like, oh, something in this tube is going to come to life and attack them. That'll be cool. But it just doesn't because, yeah. And we don't ever do the keys or anything related to this door again. No more door.
They could have just found this lab like this, and we didn't have that opening scene, and it wouldn't make any difference.
Not even a little bit. It would, in fact, the bit where you see the 2-headed dinosaur would be like, oh, there's some fucked up dinosaurs here. Okay. Like, that would be more than enough explanation for the T-Rex.
Yeah, and then, maybe it would be a surprise that there are mutant dinosaurs instead of telling us in the first scene of the movie.
Yeah, that would be cool, because then you'd start seeing some of the dinosaurs, and you'd be like, that's not what one looks like. They didn't... Like, because I feel like in all these movies, there's like a dinosaur they introduced, and I'm like, that can't be real. And then it is. But then, yeah, you'd see this thing, and you'd be like, there's no fucking way. There's this big rancor thing. It's like, no, that's badass dinosaur monster thing.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're like, uh-oh, and everyone escapes into the tunnels, but also the mutodons get down there. So Scarlett Johansson comes, and she has Rupert Friend's gun, and she shoots the mutodon, and everyone's like, hooray, we're saved. Meanwhile, Rupert Friend driving, Ankylosaurus is just hanging out in the road, and he's like, oh no.
Best dinosaur.
So he like crashes his car, but he made it to the dock. Is he going to escape? Well, everyone else makes it down to the dock too, but there's a big gate that stops them from getting through to it. And they're like, this gate's too big, and a mutodon is coming down to eat us up. But the little girl is like, I'm small, so she goes and she opens the gate. But at the same time, the Distortus Rex shows up and is like, roar. And he picks up Rupert Friend and nom nom nom, eats him.
All for the audience.
But luckily, he bites off his arm that's holding the samples. So the big briefcase full of samples falls on the ground in front of the D-Rex.
It doesn't eat it at all. It's like, here you go, friends.
So Dr. Loomis goes and grabs that, and everyone else just like runs over to the boats. I forget if they do anything to distract it or if they just run. I think they just run.
I think they just run because I think it's eating Rupert Friend at this point or something.
Yeah, so it's like distracted. So they run. They're getting the boat ready, but the D-Rex has showed up. And Mahershala Ali is like, don't worry, I won't let kids die again.
Because of his trauma. That makes sense.
So they realize that it's attracted to light. Like an animal.
Like most things, yeah.
So he lights a flare, and it kind of just like very lazily follows him. It doesn't feel threatening at all. as it just sort of like follows him as he's got like, I've got a flare. He jumps in the water.
But Dickens, it's a worthy sacrifice. He's giving up himself so everyone else can live. It's a worthy sacrifice.
That's very noble of him. And we follow him all the way over to like the trees on the coastline, well away from the boat. And he like falls down and looks up. He's still holding up the flare, and the D-Rex is standing directly over him, looking down on him. And he's just like staring up at it in the flare light. And you're like, damn, what a brave soul Mahershala Ali was.
Yep.
Then
and like nobody told him the lesson. At least by this point, he doesn't seem to have learned the lesson of throw the flare. They did that in the first Jurassic Park movie, and like I assume that's what he does. But he waits way too long until the dinosaur dies here. Well, that's fair. Maybe he throws it at, but then he dies. But like, yeah, this scene, you're right. Like the dinosaur is like inches from his face, and he's still holding on to the flare. But like you've done a good distraction. Toss the flare and see if that works. And yeah, it just fucking who gives a shit though. Good point. Never mind. Moving on. Like
everyone else gets the boat working and they jet off and they're like, we did it, we escaped, but oh, poor Mahershala Ali, he's dead. We feel so bad about it. But what's that? A flare? And they go over towards the coast, and it turns out the T-Rex decided, like, oh, fuck it, whatever, I don't care anymore, and just left because he's alive inexplicably.
Not a scratch on him. This is all good.
Yeah, he's totally fine. And the reason this is because he was supposed to die in the movie, and then the executives watched it and they were like, "No, put him back. Mahershala Ali's so bankable."
Yeah, we need him in a second movie.
Yeah, we need him in the sequel. Make sure he lives.
Rebirth 2, Birth.
That's not me speculating, by the way. That's literally what happened.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It fucking rules. It's cool.
But they go off into the sunset, and so Scarlett Johansson's like, I decided we are going to do your stupid open source plan.
Medicine for everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
And the movie ends.
Real quick, crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. And then I assume the Spinosaurus get him. Right? Like, they haven't solved any boat problems that they didn't have before.
Well, it's nighttime. Maybe they're sleepy. Maybe they're not out at night.
Well, no, it's the sun is rising, DJ. They're going off into the sunrise.
Feeding time. Maybe it's when they go to bed. Who knows?
So then and then the other thing with these guys is oh, I forgot again. Something Mahershala related? No. Something guy related? I don't know. This movie sucks. Mahershala dies. He doesn't die. What am I forgetting? Oh, she kept the dinosaur.
Yes.
The one that we forgot about because the movie forgot about her for a little bit. But, the one with the Lego sets and all that shit.
Yeah, the Apocalypse is still there. So it's going to die because dinosaurs can't live.
A couple days. That's great. I'm glad she's got a... And like, yeah, I mean, I don't know what these people are thinking. But what do you... like... Where are they going, by the way?
The franchise, or like
back to
them,
Venezuela,
the rendezvous.
Where's the boat go? Right, yeah, the boat is going to go to Venezuela. They don't have the rich guy anymore. He got eaten. Yeah. A bunch of their guys are dead. They pretty much only have the briefcase with the blood in it. The government's taking that, right? Like they don't get to keep that, and like then it'll be gone forever. So they're not. This isn't going to be a thing. This is not going to be like fix heart disease. But I don't know. Do you think if we come to another one of these, it'll be like, good thing we fixed heart disease? No, we should go back to that island to get something we forgot there, though.
They're just never going to mention it again.
Yeah. Do you think we will get another one of these, though? Like,
yeah, 100%.
I mean, even though it hasn't broken $1 billion yet, it has been profitable, so I think so.
Do you think we get these characters back? And then do you think we get all of these characters back?
Oh my god!
Or do you think maybe the family sits this next one out?
I'm way less sure of that.
Yeah.
I mean, the family would have to, right? Like, there's no way.
I don't know. I mean, but like, that's what you would say about a lot of the shit from the fourth one that made it into the fifth and sixth one. But I don't know. That's how these franchises.
The family is the one thing that didn't. Her two Oh wait, no, her two idiot nephews are in the second one, aren't they?
I don't think they are. They might not be. I think you're right. I think they get, if they make it, they're only in the end. So then that bit is cool. What was I gonna say? Oh, one other thing about this movie before we completely get off it. I realized it the more I was thinking about it. Like, I do think, besides all the idea of like just have it be the boat or just have it be the family or whatever, I think you could do an interesting kind of like inversion on how these movies usually go if the healthcare executive was a mid-movie reveal or something, and for the first half of the movie you thought it was just dinosaur poachers or something, and then it's like, no, we're doing a good guy thing, and then the character's like, oh, we should do that, because like I do think it's an interesting idea, but it would be so implausible in the Jurassic Parkiverse that, like, I don't know, I feel like I think there's like there's something here, and they didn't do it correctly. And I don't want to make a movie about how healthcare executives are cool, but like I feel like, yeah, there's a world where that works for me, and it isn't this one. But yeah, I'm assuming they'll make another one. How about this?
I just realized I should have said something about that D-Rex beating Luigi or something. Fuck.
Oh yeah,
I messed it all up.
That's okay.
My other question is, what do you think because it's Jurassic World, what's the second one called? The second world one?
Dominion?
No, it's the last
the third one.
Yeah.
Wait.
What's the second one called?
Fallen
Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom. Okay. Yeah. So Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, Dominion, Rebirth. What's the next subtitle word or phrase? We're actually usually pretty good with this. Just going off of like what it could sound like or what would sound cool.
Jurassic World Afterbirth.
Oh, I don't know about that. I liked After for a second, but then Birth kind of.
Actually, Jurassic World Aftermath.
Yeah, that's not bad. I could see that.
I thought, I mean, it's too derivative with Rebirth. I'm like Jurassic World Resurrection, Jurassic World Reclamation.
Oh,
they haven't done Requiem yet. These franchises.
They haven't done Requiem yet.
Yeah, I do love that.
I was thinking like they haven't done, like, Armageddon's the name of a movie, but also Jurassic World Armageddon feels like something you could do.
For sure.
Have they not called one of these Jurassic World Extinction or Jurassic Park Extinction?
Oh, that's a good one.
Not a movie.
Did they like lose the rights to it or something? Because like you figure that'd be like what the second one would be called. Yeah.
They keep doing the writers room. They're like, we don't know.
Yeah. And then I'm assuming the next one will be like mutant dinosaurs or something. So like Jurassic World. It's like what's another word like mutation? Jurassic World. Abomination. How about that?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Jurassic World, the leader.
Yeah, Jurassic World, Sidewinder, and his little gun. Yeah. So we'll see. We got a couple of years, probably at least one, until they would say when it would come out, like what the title would be. So I'm very excited to see what that.
Jurassic World Evolution.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Is that not? What's the show called?
I don't know.
Although the show is Jurassic Park anyway, but oh no, the show's called Jurassic Park Camp Cretaceous. Is there a game? Oh, the game is Jurassic World Survival or Jurassic Park Survival. Okay, yeah.
Well,
so
there are multiple
I don't hate
games.
evolution. What'd you say?
There are multiple games.
Yeah, I think the Survival franchise is the one that people play. That's like the Survival one is the action one that hasn't come out yet. The other ones I think are just called Jurassic Park the game. The ones where you like just manage a park. Those. Oh no. Okay, so there was a Jurassic World Evolution. That was the name of one of the games.
Okay.
And that has been released. That was a PlayStation 4 game. I was gonna say it's too good. But you never know.
Wow, Jurassic World Aftermath also already exists as a video game.
Oh, really? Let's see Abomination just to be sure. All right, so far nothing. But yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be stupid. Do you guys want to get to our classic segment?
Yeah, I'd love
that.
All right, let's look at those Epstein files again. Nah, we'll do them in order. Let's get to our classic segment. Recommend some things to the fine people. DJ, what do you have to recommend?
This is tricky because I watched a lot of stuff, but none of which I want to recommend.
Because it was all trash.
Yes. I over 2 days I actually watched the entire Hunter Biden interview on Channel 5. I would not recommend it for consumption.
That's some trash. Yeah,
why'd you do that?
I mean, it's kind of interesting, I guess. It's newsworthy.
I like Andrew Callahan. Like, I really like his stuff. I would say he has an interview on the Channel 5 channel before this where he interviews a cult leader who he was a cult leader who claimed that he had been abducted and taken and lived in Car World for 10 years, which was like Earth.
Car World?
Yeah.
Like the world from Cars?
No. Like where like all the building, not the buildings, all the like rock formations are like cars?
No,
but like standing up?
It's like Earth.
Left is the highway. Is that the song that's always going on in it? Did you sing that the whole interview?
It's a Earth, but it's shaped like a car. And he was visited by Carax, who's the leader of Car World. And then he starts a cult based on this. It's a crazy fucking. I'm telling you, it's a crazy fucking interview.
Can I sign up? Like,
the cult has since dissolved, unfortunately.
Damn.
Carax.
But it was so rock solid.
But like that interview's on Andrew Callahan's Channel 5 channel, and like that's a good interview. That is a fucking good interview.
Fascinating.
So maybe go check that out instead of the Hunter Biden interview. And then I watched the Mehdi Hassan surrounded thing, and I hated that. I regretted watching it. But I really like Mehdi Hassan. Like, I think he's like a really good journalist, and I like his stuff. I'm surprised.
I don't think it's his fault that format is awful.
Yeah. Well, I'm surprised he agreed to do it. I guess, like, he must have known, right?
I mean, I do think I don't want to say I think he was like, I'm gonna break this open, but I do think he was like, I'm gonna really fuck this up. Like they're gonna look real stupid when I win this whole thing by 1,000,000 points. And then they
thought they won by 1,000,000 points. So
they did think they won by 1,000,000, and they all got fired. Yeah, it is really stupid.
Did you see? It turns out that guy was fired like 6 months ago, and it was just like, recently. I bet I could make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Did he get fired for his political beliefs from work when he told someone from work that he like didn't think the Holocaust was real or something?
Who knows?
And then that would be pretty crazy. And then they got him on this. At least he made 30 grand, right? That's something. I think that was what his eat, pray, donate page was on.
All of this is bad, but so don't watch that episode, Rex. Yeah, I guess watch the Car World guy interview because you'll laugh. You'll be like, wow, this is insane.
But then by the end of it, you'll be like, it's actually talking a lot of sense.
Yes, maybe I want to be in the Car World cult. So I ate too much trash this week. Nom trash. I did start watching season of Rick and Morty, and you know what? It's pretty good. They still got the juice.
I'm pretty sure you've already wrecked this season of Rick and Morty before.
Did I really? Fuck.
Did you? I mean, I definitely have. Did you get to the Easter episode yet?
Yeah,
that's my favorite of the season. I think it's really funny.
I like these episodes a lot.
I know the most recent episode is another one people like, but yeah, the Easter episode is like peak Rick and Morty for me.
Yeah,
I hear they really toned down the incest, like Joey.
They did. Yeah. It's kind of we didn't even talk about it, but no incest in New Joey.
Yeah, I feel like they got some studio notes on that.
Yeah, that's true. This is a 2-part episode, so it could all be,
Yeah, who knows what Bobby's gonna make Gina do?
Yeah, we don't know if that girl is related to them.
I was gonna say maybe that hot actress girl turns out to be a cousin or something. It's possible.
Yep.
But all right. So anyway, this is a couple things, I guess. Who knows what Nano's gonna put in the show notes for this one?
The car one. I'm gonna find it. Take me a second because I don't know what I googled.
It's not too far back.
Nando found a link for the concept of basketball once. I'm sure he can manage.
I don't even remember what I used for that.
A link to a basketball, like a
Just
Wilson
link to buying
basketball.
Yeah, it was a link to like the Wilson basketball website.
Yeah.
It was either that or it was going to be that song. I don't know if everybody remembers this song from the 90s, but it was that song that goes, "They're playing basketball." That I was going to find that, but or "How I Beat Shaq" by Aaron Carter. But
Ooh, that's a good one.
Also a good choice.
He died very sad, you know.
Aww.
That's, I mean, a while ago. He is not the most important musical figure to die in the last couple of days. Don't worry. But yeah, that song fucking sucks. Listening to it again, it is wild. The "How I Beat Shaq" song, not the basketball song. That one's great. So you said this is on Channel 5. Okay, I'll find it.
All right, Diggins, what do you got to rec?
Well, I have been logging on to Netflix, looking at K-pop Demon Hunters, and then saying no and scrolling away from it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
In order that I could watch something else starring Nando's favorite guy who shows up halfway through a movie and says the name of the movie.
Oh?
Who is that?
Bob Odenkirk.
Oh, what's he in?
Well, this isn't the movie where that happens. I was just
yeah, Little Women, right? Yeah,
obviously
for
that's
sure.
Little Women. But no, I've finally been watching Better Call Saul. Which I never actually sat down and watched all of.
Right in time for the new one,
even
new Vince Gilligan project.
Oh, right. I was thinking there's not another Breaking Bad thing, is there?
No. Well, I mean, we don't know, but this one's got Rhea Seehorn in it, so it's probably a different. I don't know. It seems like it's in a different universe.
I think so. But anyway, yeah. So it's the prequel series to Breaking Bad, if you don't know, starring Bob Odenkirk's character, Saul Goodman, except actually, that's just an alias. He's really Jimmy McGill. And it starts earlier in his life when he was trying to make it as an honest lawyer instead of the kind of wheedling con man for criminals lawyer he is in Breaking Bad. And so you sort of get to see how he ended up that way. And, you know, it's heartbreaking. But the show is really, really good. It's kind of like, even though he's ostensibly the focus, it's sort of just like a wider Breaking Bad prequel thing also, because like Jonathan Banks's character Mike is a big part of it, and like there's a few other things from people from Breaking Bad who sort of show up, except for the Walter White and like his immediate circle are not really part of it, but like nearly everyone else from that show has some kind of involvement.
Does Bill Burr show up?
I wish.
Nah, he's a couple.
The dude that he hung out with is there though, Huel.
Oh yeah,
I love him.
Good for him.
But yeah, no, I'm like halfway through it now. I like finished through the first 3 seasons. It's just fantastic show. Really, really gripping. Really, really intense at times. Also pretty funny because Bob Odenkirk is just funny.
Yeah, he's like, it's crazy how like I feel like recent things have made him into like not like an action star, but like a dramatic, serious guy. And it's like people forget, like he was like Mr. Show. He was a sketch comedian. Like he wrote for SNL for a while, or at least for some time.
And I mean, he's great at the dramatic stuff. He is really good as Jimmy McGill. But yeah, I mean, like Saul Goodman was mostly a comedic character on Breaking Bad. Like he was hired because he's funny. But yeah, no. So that's been great. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm excited to do so. What about you, Nando? Anything to rec?
You know, I got one thing that I was thinking of. I will say, you know, we really haven't talked about like all the. I mean, it did come up, but like all the Colbert stuff and whatever. And like I like Colbert enough; he's good. But I do think Jon Stewart obviously was very interesting on Monday to see him yell curses at the CBS network or whatever. But this week, did you see who's hosting the Daily Show?
It's Josh Johnson, right?
Yeah, and he's really. I liked his Tuesday show a lot. So like I was
I'll
pretty
have to go back and watch.
Impressed. It was like after that, I feel like this happens every time there's a new host, like, or every time I see a host for the first time in a while, I'm like, oh, they're going to be the real one. But like, I could see a world where he gets the show if he wants it.
That'd be great.
Yeah. And I think he'd be really funny. But so I've been watching that. I opened up YouTube because I wanted to figure out what this thing that I am going to wreck is called. This isn't it, but I saw a YouTube video that just says, cats are running for mayor of Massachusetts bike path. Locals think it's meow-velous. And then it's a news story. It's 2 minutes long on NBC 10 Boston. And the Chiron is a cat for mayor. You've got to be kidding me. And I haven't watched this story yet, but it seems like cats are running for mayor of a bike path. And that's pretty cool. I'm going to watch that afterwards.
I didn't know you could be mayor of a bike path.
I mean, listen, it's a stepping stone probably for larger, bigger and better things. We're going to look back and be like, seeing like this person enter the Trump administration, or this cat enter the Trump administration as like the czar of bikes. And we'll be like, man, wish he had stayed in the little leagues. But anyway, the thing that I'm actually recommending is speaking of sketch comedy special, the Please Don't Destroy guys did a series of live shows, which I did not see. I would have loved to have been at these. Probably were a lot of fun. But I didn't realize they were doing them until after. And I think this tour takes place in like 2023. It's a little old. But they put out a YouTube video that is just the sketch special / tour documentary. But it's really just the show. But they cut in every so often because like they'll do a sketch and then it'll end, and then you'll see them like the next day on the stage looking at it and going like, we should change this note. Like, this isn't funny, but like it'd be funnier if you do this. And then you cut to like them doing that night. So it's like, it's a little bit more fluid than just watching a sketch show. And you also do see a little bit of behind the scenes stuff and like little funny stories. But what I like about them, and I like them on SNL, I think they're pretty good as just like, comedians and stuff. But this show that they do is like right in my like zone of what I think would like really be funny to watch, which is like, it's pretty basic sketch stuff. And like, it's kind of absurd in a way that's like stupid, but it seems like the bit, and this doesn't work with everybody, but when they do it, I like it, is they change a lot of stuff in the actual sketch to kind of try to catch each other off guard or make each other laugh. So like they'll change specifics and try to get a reaction from the other ones. And it's pretty fun. Like I don't know. I think this whole special is good. But if you want to just watch like that doctor one, which is the first actual sketch they do in the show, that's a pretty good sense for like what it is. And yeah, so I like that a lot. And it's on, it's free on YouTube. Like, I feel like we're in a weird world where like a lot of just comedy specials, like if you're a comedian, your comedy special goes to YouTube now. And that's great because it makes it really easy to watch all of them. Like, there was a comedian who was on Some More News recently who I watched his comedy special, and it was funny. But like, it was just, just all of it was on YouTube. Let me find out what his name is. But either way, yeah, Please Don't Destroy show was funny. The other person I was thinking of was I watch a lot of videos all day. It was a stand-up special. I watched it too. Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, listen, a lot of this is work. We'll never know. Maybe I'll say it in a second. If I keep scrolling. But anyway, that's the thing. Those guys. Next week, what are we doing next week, you guys?
Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah, I mean, Fantastic Four movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, fifth time is the charm, like they keep saying.
Yeah.
If you count the one that they didn't release, which I do.
It's clobbering time.
No, we don't say that, John. DJ. It's stupid, and everyone hates it.
It's just the cartoon.
Pretty good. Yeah, that'll be fun. And besides that, do you guys have anything? Well, besides that, anything new with the Epstein? I haven't checked in the last like couple of minutes. I've been trying to find this comedy special, but yeah, any new Epstein stuff?
Apparently, this new South Park is awesome.
I can't wait. I saw a promo for it. It looks quite funny. Have you seen the promo for it? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Well, you guys have anything to plug, DJ?
Check out Roses and Rejections. I think I mentioned last week wrapping up Love Island, but yeah, there's that, and then some Bachelor in Paradise stuff. It's bad now. They got the Goldies with the youngins, and it's bad. They shouldn't have done that. That was a bad.
Make Goldies with the youngins. Oh, like the Golden Bachelors?
Yeah, bad move.
But they're old.
I know, it's bad.
I don't like that one bit. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, nope. But check that out on the Pop Break podcast feed. Diggins, what about you?
Nope. What about you, Nando?
Videos. I'll have my our Fantastic Four video out pretty soon. There'll be like the review of that. I'm going to see tomorrow, and then I'll probably put out my next video. I have my Making Excuses for Thunderbolts video. That'll probably be out on YouTube pretty soon, which means on Nebula there'll be my video that's the what was Phase 5 about. Just kind of figuring out what Phase 5 was about, because it's over, and I got some things. I think I like this video. I watched most of it just the other day. It's pretty fun. And then well, you know what? There might be time. Like I'm on Sunday of this week. I believe it's this week. I should find this out. I'm joining on a fundraising stream on the let me just double check. Is that this Sunday? 27th.
Yeah,
that's a Sunday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the actual what we'll be doing, but it's Overly Sarcastic Productions. They tend to do one of these a year. So I'll be on that at some point Sunday afternoon, so people can come see that.
Speaking of fundraisers,
yeah, I'm glad I remembered to think about this, because then I would have thought about that. Or would either of you guys have remembered to?
I was thinking about it.
Okay, good. That's good. Because I genuinely was not. But do you want to?
Yeah. So I had said in the Discord that we were delaying it to August 1st. Well, we're delaying it again to August 8th.
Yeah.
But this one's for real.
This one for real. We promise.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no, we promise.
All right, fine, okay.
Do we want to say what we're doing also?
Yeah, I think we should say what we're doing.
Tease it.
So we don't have a name for it yet, but essentially, all three of us are going to pick a short movie. It's like a tight 90 or thereabouts.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like Superman, a tight 90.
That's true.
According to DJ. And we're going to play all three of them, and none of us is going to tell the other two what we pick. It's going to be a surprise day of.
Yep. And we will let you guys know, there'll be enough time, so if you want to watch it at the same time as us, you can sync it up. We'll try to find ones that are on some of the major streamers, or easy to get your hands on. But yeah, this is going to be, each one of us is going to pick a movie that the other two probably will hate, or at least will, be fun to watch them watch. Yeah. And you'll watch along with us. And, maybe between now and then you can try to guess what we're going to do, but I have a feeling you won't be able to, because it's probably going to be some pretty deep cuts.
I promise none, you two will not guess mine. I promise.
I am reaching into my duffel bag of bargain bin garbage for this.
Hell yeah.
So I'll be surprised if you guys have even heard of what I pick.
We should, part of it be have everyone vote which one of us picked the worst movie. I think.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. And so it'll be fun. It's gonna be, it'll take 5-ish hours whenever that, on that day that it ends up being. It'll be good. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to be raising money. Well, we haven't figured out exactly which one, but some reputable, good trans charity or something, whatever it ends up being. It'll be one of those. I don't know which one though. It'll be one that you can link to YouTube.
We were recommended the Transgender Law Center, I believe, which I think is linked, like has a YouTube.
That sounds like one. Yeah, I think we can
link.
do that.
They're a very reputable organization that does a lot of good legal work to help support and protect trans people.
Cool. That sounds good. Unless anybody has any objections in the Discord, or secretly knows something or whatever, let us know. But unless anybody tells us different, that'll probably be what we end up doing. So
nice,
very cool.
Hopefully they're not in the Epstein files. So
hopefully not. Yeah. There's not gonna be a whole lot of room between that one guy from the Little Rascals movie.
Yeah, Waldo Watson II or whatever his name was.
Yeah, the guy from the Home Alone sequel. It's just a lot of names in there. Oh, also I finally found it. It was Josh Gondelman was the name of the comedian. Oh. So he had a special called Positive Reinforcement. It's funny, and I watched most of it the other day and finished it. That was close.
Nice.
And so next week, Fantastic Four. Until then, I've been at Nando V Movies on Twitter.
I'm at Zippy by Day on the social medias.
I'm at C Diggins exclusively on Facebook.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.